Sports Network, where we are live for tonight's game between the Montgomery County Wildcats and your Elsberry Clopton IndianHawks. Tonight's game ought to be a good one, and joining me tonight is the play-by-play announcer, Jacob Brown.
Happy Friday night, everybody, and welcome to Montgomery County here as, again, the IndianHawks look to end the season on a high note. Look at end the season at 4-5 against the Montgomery County Wildcats, who are on a 4-game win streak, and look to end their season strong as well. Both looking to have district hopes here as the captain starts at the center of the field here. We're going to go ahead and let you guys watch that. Again, brought to you tonight is our Indian Hawk Network, and part of that is being part of great sponsors, and one of those sponsors is going to be Mr. Adam Burkemper. On November 6th, please vote for Adam Burkemper. He's 16 years of experience, a proven litigator, union-endorsed NRA member, born and raised in Troy, Missouri. He's endorsed by the UAW, the AFO-CIO, Tri-County Labor Club, and Warrenton County Labor Club, and this was paid for by committee of Mr. Adam Burkemper. So, folks, this is just a quick reminder to get out there and vote this upcoming November 6th. We have 2 minutes left here until the start of football here on Friday night in Montgomery County, as, again, the IndianHawks here in Montgomery look to get a victory to end their season against Montgomery County Wildcats. Kenny and myself will be right back after this quick break.
People's Bank and Trust invites everyone to come to the game, the high school sports games that are going on right now. All area teams have put a great amount of effort and time in to perfect their skills, and they are ready to play. Support the community schools and students by cheering them on to a great season of games. People's Bank and Trust proudly supports the area teams and looks forward to seeing you at each and every game.
Back here in Montgomery County, the coin toss has occurred here, and we'll wait for the official ruling from the referee. And one more quick thing I want to throw in this broadcast before. Sorry, let's wait for our. So Elsberry Clopton's won the toss and has deferred to the second half. Montgomery County will receive the opening kickoff. And again, one last thing I want to get in here in the last minute before we start Football Friday here on the Indian Sports Network. Ms. Carla Kerpash Elsberry has been putting people first. She's been deeply committed to our people in Lincoln County that's willing to rise and challenge the improving of the Lincoln County Circuit Clerk's office. Vote for Ms. Kerpash Elsberry on November 6th. And again, this was paid for by Ms. Carla Kerpash Elsberry. So again, back here in Montgomery County, Kenny, it's glad to help you back on Friday nights.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Had to take a couple of games off, had other things, had a trip, and a little personal life getting in the way of my fun. So
let me go ahead and fill you in while you've been gone. While you've been gone here, we've had 2 rough games. The first one, where did I go for that? That was Mark Twain. We went up to a Mark Twain team that was 1-5 in the season. I spoke to the coaches. They ran a brand new offense on us that game. We never seen it before. They ended up walking out of there on a homecoming victory, Mark Twain. And then last week, Bowling Green came to our town for the Governor's Cup and put a good whooping on us. So now 3-5 heading into districts. It's a big game tonight here in Montgomery County. Yes,
it is, and I think Elsberry Clopton, I should say, has their work cut out for them tonight. The Montgomery County is flying high coming into this game. They have coming on 4 straight victories. They were
and a big one against North Callaway as well.
Yes, that's right. They were 0-4. 0-4 to start the season, and now they're 4-4. And Elsberry Clopton seems to be on a bit of a slide. So
Montgomery County does recover the ball at about their own 38-yard lines. So 1st and 10 for Montgomery County as they're going to come out starting from the 38-yard line. Starting quarterback here for Montgomery County today is going to be number 45, Ethan Abercrombie.
Abercrombie on the year, if my stats are up to date, Abercrombie on the year is, let's see if I can, it's dark up here. He's got average of 124.9 yards per game coming into this game.
So Abercrombie in the shotgun. Man in motion is 23. There's the snap, and the handoff's going to be a fake. It is going to be an end around here to the near side. He's going to be dragged down after about a 7-yard gain.
Got out to the 45-yard line.
That was number 23, Colin Parrish, the runner on the ball, the ball carrier there.
So with good passing from their quarterback, they still start off the game running.
All right, folks, here. 2nd down and about 3 to go here for Montgomery County. Quarterback in the shotgun. 3 wideouts to the far side. There's the snap, handoff to 7, straight up the gut, and he's got a. I do have a pair of binoculars for you. Hold on, buddy. All right, we're back on, Kenny. All right, Montgomery County comes back out here. Pass is going to be the far side.
Intercepted.
It's picked off by Anthony. He's back to 40.
He's in.
35,
He's going in.
30,
He's going
25,
in.
Touchdown, IndianHawks.
There you
Trevor
go.
Anthony with the interception and pick 6.
That's how you start the game.
Woo! What a play by Anthony there.
Yeah,
He reached up and got that ball, brought it down, and that's going to be going for a touchdown.
He ran, what, about 50, 55 yards with that.
That was about a 55-yard return there for Anthony.
And I'm not too sure they'd have caught him anyway. I mean, they were behind him, but they were not catching up at all. And I apologize for, looks like a minute or so ago, looks like we went off the air a little bit. So I apologize for that. We're trying to get everything figured out up here.
We'll get our kinks figured out as Yates brings the team onto the field for 2. Yates in the shotgun, Walker behind him. He's going to roll out here to the near side, looking for somebody to pass. He's going to drop
Ball's
it off.
tipped.
Ball's deflected. It's in the air.
It's down on the ground.
Extra point attempt's going to be no good there. So after the first drive there, Montgomery County turns the ball over. 10:56 to go here in the first quarter. Elsberry Clopton up 6-0.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
And we are back as Elsberry Clopton will be kicking off to Montgomery County.
13, Kyle Martin. That's our kicker there, Kenny. When you miss a couple weeks, you get a little rusty, don't you, man?
Just a little bit, yeah.
It's been great getting to know these kids here these last few weeks. Here's Martin's going to kick the ball off, and again, it's a squibbler right up the middle here. Going to be picked up and fouled on about the 37-yard line.
That was 25 that fell on him. I want to be able to give their names here.
Number 25, Jackson Larkin's going to recover that ball. So first down and 10 for Montgomery County here. About the 37-yard line, about the same spot that they started this last drive.
I'm sure they don't want the same results of this drive, though. But I think the IndianHawks would like it very much. Another shotgun offense.
So shotgun here, 23 in motion. That's 45 in the backfield.
And we got laundry all over the field. I think it's going to be false start on Montgomery County, and it is. That'd be 5 yards, so they'll have first and 15.
So again, not a good start here for the Wildcats. Again, this is the home team. Homecoming 2018 is for them. So we've had our own homecoming. What's that? Is this not? Oh, this is senior night.
Senior night,
senior
yeah.
night.
Senior night. I was going to say, I didn't think this was homecoming. It's senior night, though.
Senior night, though, for these seniors here in Montgomery
Yeah, there was a bunch of seniors.
45 takes the snap. He's going to keep it straight up the gut here. He's going to be wrapped up. Damian Walker met him that gap. Didn't let him go anywhere. He's going to make that tackle.
He got about 3 of those 5 penalty yards back. So bring up 2nd and 12.
So a gain of 3, 2nd and 12 here.
And Montgomery County looks just a little bit flustered right now. I think that interception didn't do them any good. And to be honest, on that penalty, they were drawn off.
So there's a draw play up
there.
The
He goes. Up.
That's going to be number 7 there, Elijah Robinson. Looks like he's close to the first down here. He's going to bring up a 3rd and 1.
He was tackled by Justin Genowin. I think maybe they're going to be keeping it on the ground when their one pass resulted in an interception and they're able to move the ball just a little bit. Getting some calls in from the sideline.
So Abercrombie in the shotgun. He's got Robinson in the backfield with him, 3 wideouts. Handoff straight up the gut again. Looks like actually the quarterback kept that one.
Yeah, it is.
Abercrombie's going
First down.
get the first down there. Tackle's going to be made by number 84. It's Trevor Anthony there.
They spot the ball at the 49, a gain of 3 on the play. First down and 10 for the Wildcats.
So first and 10 for the Wildcats from the Elsberry Clopton, now 49-yard line. I'm sorry, it's still their own 49.
Yeah, it's still their own. They haven't crossed the line yet. Looks like every play is coming in from the sideline.
Here we go. 45 in the shotgun. 3 wideout splits to the near side. There's the swing pass to the outside, and the
tackled in the
all
backfield.
Pass complete to Parrish.
Yeah, but they lost about 2 yards on that.
Malik McPike's going to make that tackle and not let anything happen there. Just going to bring up second and about 10 yards.
Brings up second and 11 at the 48.
Yeah, scratched the 2 yards. They lost 1 yard.
So again, this defense is coming out and building off the success they had last week against a Bowling Green team that came in and again didn't have much offensive success against this defense. It seems the coaches on this Elsberry Clopton coaching staff have made some great adjustments these last few weeks.
Yeah, I just hope they can keep this up throughout the entire game.
Abercrombie in motions, number 32.
And flags are down.
Flags on the play. Looks like there's a lot of confusion on
Yeah.
the field there for Montgomery County. So they're not sure where to line up.
Well, the IndianHawks were jumping around back there, and I think that confused them.
So we'll wait for the official call here.
Yeah, they haven't given any preliminary.
No preliminaries yet.
Maybe there's confusion among the referees, too. I think there is. Confusion in the line, confusion in the referees.
Confusion in the booth.
Let's see what confusion say. Okay, they're calling false start.
So false starts, that's 5 more yards against Montgomery County.
It brings up a 2nd and 16. See if they're actually going to mark it off. Oh, that's nice. They have the referees mic'd up so we can hear what he's saying. Sometimes you have to guess.
Well, you get pretty good at the sign language that they throw up at us after so long. All right, so Wildcats are going to come back out here. 2nd and 16 now. Abercrombie, Robinson, other Wildcats look for the play from the sideline.
They don't even do a huddle. Just every player is looking over towards the sideline as they send in their signals.
So here we go. Abercrombie in the pistol. There's the snap. He's going to pass. Dropping back here. Pass to the near side, and it's going to be overthrown. Intended for receiver Parrish on the play. That was 23 Colin Parrish, the intended receiver. So again, 3rd and 16 here.
According to my stats, he's actually leading the team in points per game with 10.8.
Who's that, Parrish?
Parrish is.
We'll keep an eye on number 23 tonight.
So he must be one of their leading receivers. I don't have him down as the leading receiver, but he must be one of them.
So play is in. Abercrombie and company back out on the field. There's the snap. It's a pass again. Pressure coming from Evans.
Big pressure, big pressure.
There's a pass over the middle. It's going to be caught. That's short of the first down, though.
Yeah, they're about 8 yards short of the first down.
So that's going to look like a long play there.
Long play, but they had a long ways to go. It brings up about 4th and 8.5 or so.
So it's only a gain of 8. So it's again 4th and 10 now. That was Malik McPike there on that coverage.
But at least they are across the 50-yard line now for the first time into IndianHawks territory. They're going for it on 4th down.
So here we go. Abercrombie takes a snap, rolls out to the far side. There's a pass. He's got a man open. He's going to make the catch.
He's in first down.
And get the first down. McPike couldn't make the tackle after the catch was made. That's going to be a first down Wildcats.
Yeah, they're up to the 36, 37-yard line.
So First
So-
and 10 from the 37 here for the Wildcats now.
After a little shaky start, looks like they're getting into a bit of a groove anyway.
A couple pass plays there and rollouts. Abercrombie looks like he's getting a little comfortable there. So he's going to come out again here in the pistol. He's got 3 receivers out wide, 1 directly next to him. There's the snap. He's going to fake the pass and is looking
Deep
to go
pass.
deep here. And Eddie
Tipped up.
Bonstell is going to make that pass break up.
That was a good breakup on his part.
So after watching Bonstell last week, he had 3 pass tips against Bowling Green, and they stopped throwing the ball to him all the game. So Eddie Bonstell can be a shutdown corner for him. Let's see if Montgomery's quarterback can make a mistake again and give the ball back.
I'm glad to see Bonstell out there playing. The last game that I broadcast, he was off on the sidelines with his shoulder all taped up. So I'm glad to see him playing again.
4 receivers set. Abercrombie in the backfield with 22. Here's the snap, and he's keeping it. Evans is going to wrap him up as soon as he crosses the line and bring him down for a small gain.
About a 2-yard gain. So it'll bring up 3rd and about 8. I think we'll see a pass now.
I think we'll see a couple passes probably here, which in high school this field position looks really well. So you could have another run play to make that 4th down conversion a little bit easier for your quarterback and the team. As the play has been received, Abercrombie 4 wide receiver formation again. There's the snap of the pass to the near side. Here's a small bubble screen. He's going to break 1 tackle. Close to the 1st down.
And that is 45 that tackled him.
45 Damian Walker on that tackle. So Parrish with the reception from Abercrombie for another Montgomery County Wildcat 1st down.
You know, I like the name Damian Walker for a football player. That sounds like a pro player.
It's a solid name. It's a solid young man down there, too. Abercrombie and company on the field again, 4 wide out set.
32's in motion to the
There's
far
snap.
side.
He's going to hand it off directly up the middle. That's
Oh,
he's got a head of steam.
he got into the secondary before he was pulled down.
Tristan Murray with the carry to the 15.
I think Bonstell was in on that tackle.
So Bonstell stops him after he get a head of steam, but not after he gets another 1st down for the Wildcats.
So they are now 1st and 10 at the 15.
So Montgomery County looking to even up the scoreboard here halfway through the 1st. Abercrombie fakes the handoff, and he's going to keep it.
Right,
No room in the middle there.
He didn't gain any, maybe a half a yard. Half a yard at the most.
That was 5. Evans in there again.
I really couldn't tell exactly who made the tackle. It was just a whole bunch of IndianHawks there. I know I keep harping on this, sending in the signals from the side, but I've never seen that before, where the entire team just stands there and looks.
There's the snap. Pass
Into the end
deep for
zone.
Touchdown.
And it is a good touchdown.
23, Colin Parrish takes the 15-yard pass from Abercrombie to even the score here with 5:37 left in the 1st quarter. Wildcats 6, IndianHawks 6. So we'll look to see what Montgomery County does here to go ahead here on senior night.
Yeah, see if they go for a kick or go for 2 points.
So Parrish just straight up beat Bonstell one-on-one coverage.
Oh,
there.
yeah, he was all by himself back there.
Bonstell was looking in the backfield, and Parrish just put the jets on and drove right by him.
Looks like they're going for 2.
So Abercrombie and team's going to go for 2. There's the snap. He's going to keep it straight up the gut.
And he's in there.
He's in for 2. So that's going to bring the score 8. IndianHawks 6 here with 5:37 left in the 1st quarter. Back here with IndianHawk Network right after this break.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey guys, back here on the Indian Sports Network. Just a reminder, on April 6th, please vote for Adam Burkemper. He's a fifth-generation farmer, 6 years of practicing law, and vote for Adam on November 6th for circuit judge. Adam has the experience, ambition, and determination to work hard for the people of Lincoln and Pike County. This is union endorsed and paid for by the committee of Adam Burkemper. Back here in Montgomery County, the kickoff is going to be returned here. I'm sorry I didn't get the player. It's about the 35-yard line that ball's going to be returned out to.
That's by Justin Genowin.
So Genowin with the return here.
He kind of fumbled it up whenever he got it, but he took off a little bit and got a few yards on that return. So they're up to the 30-yard line. IndianHawks will take off here, 1st and 10 at their own 30. We'll see how they do. They, I guess about the only plays that they've run so far
have been defensive and 1 2-point conversion.
Right.
So Yates and company's going to come out on the
Oh,
field
look at him go. Look at him go. Look at. Yeah, ran for about 17, 18 yards.
So Sean Yates is going to come out and have a keeper on the play. 17-yard gain. Apologies, I was just kind of getting some things ready here. So Sean Yates starts the game out well with a 17-yard rush here. So brings the ball to the 47-yard line. The clock's going to roll at 5:15 here in the first quarter as the IndianHawks look to march down the field. So there's a lot of improvements I'm looking for this week from this IndianHawks team. Again, we talked about this in the pregame, but Sean Yates didn't look very comfortable in the pocket last week. So let's see him hit some receivers.
Yeah, maybe he's had some good practices last couple of weeks.
Yates takes the snap.
Forward. Complete pass.
The pass is complete by Kyle Martin for a first down and some.
Yeah, they're up to about the 33-yard line of Montgomery County, so they're moving the ball fast. They came out throwing.
So that's an 18-yard pitch and catch for
So
a first down between Yates and Martin.
35 yards in the last 2 plays.
That's a great way. That's a great way to start the offense here after
Yes, it
a rough
is.
week last week.
They do that again, another 35 yards, they'll be in the end zone 2 yards.
Yates with company comes with 4, split out wide. Sean takes a snap, hands off to the middle. It's Walker straight up the gut. He finds a hole and he breaks it. He's still moving. He's going to be dragged down from behind, but not after what appears almost to be a first down.
It is a
And
first down.
First down.
Sure. Yeah, he's at the 20-yard line.
So
and
that's a 10-yard gain by Walker.
It's a good thing that his shirt is somewhat elastic. Otherwise, they'd have ripped it right off of him. Because they had him by the bottom of the shirt trying to pull him down, and I don't think that shirt was working.
So Yates and company's coming back onto the field.
3 plays, 3 first downs. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Yates has got 4 receivers, 3 split out to the far side. Here it is again. Yates is going to hand it off, and Walker's met.
And he's
right
tackled in the
scrimmage.
backfield.
That's going to be no gain there.
He might have lost a half a yard.
So no gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
And the IndianHawks are bringing in another player. Couldn't see exactly who it was that they brought in.
Yates and company got 3 split out to the near side this time, 1 to the far. He's going to take the snap and drop back to pass. He's passing over the middle. He's got a receiver.
And he's
Martin,
in.
Touchdown, IndianHawks.
He was all alone. He split that defense right down the middle.
Great protection by that offensive line as that's a touchdown strike. Kyle Martin, Sean Yates.
What was that, about 5 plays to go from the...
That was 4 plays.
4 plays.
4 plays. So 12-8 now, 3:17 after that touchdown. as I believe, where were we at there? The 35 on that play?
No, actually, that was down to at the 21-yard line.
Oh, that was a 21. So that was a 21-yard completion.
And they're going for a kick this time.
So we're going to go for the extra point here.
And it's blocked.
Extra point attempt is blocked.
So Kyle Martin's attempt is blocked here. So again, this offense has come out heels on fire. 3:17 left here in the first quarter. IndianHawks 12, Wildcats 8.
At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We take the time to know you and your healthcare needs. Most prescriptions are filled in 15 minutes or less, and we offer free local delivery and a friendly and knowledgeable staff to answer your questions. Better service, better value, better healthcare. Locally owned and operated and proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
And we're back for the kickoff.
Martin kicks the ball off and then almost rolls out of bounds, but it is going to stay in bounds here as Montgomery County is going to attempt to return the kick. Fumble
And a
on the
fumble.
field, and it appears the Indian Hawks have recovered the ball.
And they
And
do.
they have Indian Hawk football.
They've got the ball about the 32, 33-yard line.
So great field position here as this Indian Hawk football team has really got to fire a little under that butt and come out and play it on this Friday night in Montgomery County.
From what I understand how they played the last couple of weeks, they needed that fire.
It has not been pretty, to say the least. It has been good, just not the best to say the least. But again, I've seen much improvement. Number one, out of this offensive line, they're giving Yates plenty of time to pass, and just coming off of facing a team like this on their night, coming
Right.
off 4 wins in a row. This has got to be big for this squad.
That's right. And if they can get a touchdown here, even though it's still just the first quarter, it will demoralize Montgomery County quite a bit. Not that they can't come back, but it will demoralize them.
So Yates, shotgun, takes a snap, quick pass over the head of Taylor. The
I think there was some
unintended target.
miscommunication there.
I do.
Yeah, the receiver and the quarterback were not on the same page then. That brings up 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. That's all right. They're allowed a mulligan here and there.
It's the first incompletion here for Yates today. Comes back out here in the 33-yard line.
3 wideouts. 4 wideouts, 3 on the
4
near side.
wideouts. Yates going to drop back to pass. He's got some protection. He steps up into the pocket. The pass is over the middle.
Oh, what a catch.
By
What
Derek
a-
Taylor.
Oh, my
Touchdown,
goodness.
Indian Hawks.
What a catch.
Wow.
That was a one-hand pull it in.
Did you guys get that on film over there? Holy cow. Derek Taylor with the Odell Beckham-like reception.
That was a pro
Exactly.
play catch.
Wow. 37-yard touchdown pass.
He had to have a
Derek
Velcro.
Taylor.
That's probably the best catch I've ever seen in high school football.
You know, that might be one of the best catches I've seen in person.
Well, and that's
Doing-
what I
you
mean,
know
in
what
person, yes.
Yeah, right here, right now. That catch was unbelievable.
Whenever he threw that ball, I thought, oh, my God, it's over his head.
Yates
going for two.
Going for 2 here. Rolls out, looking for a receiver. It's going to be
Broken up.
broken up and no good. So, folks, after a turnover on the kickoff, the Indian Hawks offense continues to chug along here. 2:59 left here in the first quarter. Your Indian Hawks 18, Montgomery County Wildcats
I can't tell who broke that up.
8.
It was either 6 or 8, so it was either Bailey Sontag or it was Ben Miller that broke that up.
I don't have an idea. This team is really doing quite the thing. And again, folks, I just want to remind you on November 6th, let's vote for Miss Carla Kerpash Elsberry for Lincoln County Circuit Court Clerk. Carla's professional experience, education, or diligence in making sure work is done timely and correctly qualifies her to serve in this office. She graduated from St. Charles Community College with honors. She served as a law office administrator for 14 years, and she has integrity and leadership. This is brought to you by the offices of Carla Kerpash. As Montgomery County returns this ball past midfield here as they get the ball back here with 2:54 left in the first quarter.
That was number 32 that received and ran the ball, Devin Rourke. And he received it clean, and he made a real good run up here. He's about the 49-yard line. So we'll see. Montgomery County ran the ball good last time, but they didn't look fantastic. If Elsberry Clopton IndianHawks can keep some pressure on them, I think that they'll be able to stop them this time. Abercrombie's back in the shotgun. He's got 4 wideouts.
He's going to keep it to the far side. He's going to cut up the field here. Tackler's coming on, and they're going to get him. Derek Taylor comes up big with that tackle.
He ran about 30 yards and only gained 1.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Taylor came about 30 yards and knocked him down. So that's going to be second down there.
He's 2nd and 9. A lot of running there to only gain 1 yard.
So senior Taylor with that big tackle there. 2nd and about 9 here for the Wildcats. Gets the play in from the sideline. 45 Abercrombie. Takes the snap. He's going to hold it straight up.
Oh, and he's up.
He's
There he goes. There he goes.
He's got a 40. Breaks one.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Fumbles the ball, but it rolls out of bounds. A lucky break there for
Montgomery County.
Yeah, for Montgomery County and Elsberry Clopton, as that could have gone either way for a touchdown, or it could have been another turnover for Montgomery County.
Yeah, that I thought he was going. Thought he was going on in, because he found a big hole up the middle. So they have 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Abercrombie lines them up. 4 wideouts. There's the snap. And again, he's going to keep it up the middle. This time it's going to be wrapped up for a
gain
small
about
gain.
3 yards maybe, 2 or 3, about 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play. Will make it 2nd and 8 at 31.
I think the IndianHawks defense needs to tighten up just a little bit.
I can agree with you there. I mean, they have given up some yardage on the ground. But as long as this offense continues to play like it is, we're just going to see a shootout, which we haven't saw in a couple weeks.
That's right.
Takes the snap. He's going to hand it off. That's 7 up the middle. It's going to be brought down.
That's Elijah Robinson on the carry. He's a 6 foot, 165-pound senior running back.
So gain of 6, 3rd and short here for the Wildcats.
They got about 2 yards to go, 3rd and 2. All these signs that the sideline's given, I'm expecting to see smoke signals come up here pretty soon.
Abercrombie in the shotgun. 22 behind him.
Keeping
Abercrombie's going to keep it straight up the middle. He's got the 1st down. IndianHawks look to strip the ball. They're unable to. Trevor Anthony wrapped him up for that tackle.
So they got their 1st and 10 from, looks like, about the 19-yard line. So it looks like when Montgomery County has the ball, they start their running. They haven't thrown any passes at all in this possession. But whenever they're doing the running, looks like they can run pretty good. Elsberry needs to tighten up their line, because these runs have been up the middle.
So waiting for the play from the line.
2 seconds on the clock.
There's the snap, and it's going to be a pass on this one.
Oh.
The receiver never turned around. And our defender, Bonstell, saw that one coming.
Yeah, if he'd have been one step farther, he could have gotten that one. But, again, miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver. He was running for the end zone. I think he was going to turn around once he got into the end zone. He wasn't expecting the ball. That ball was thrown at about the 5-yard line. He was not expecting that.
So, again, we wait on plays from the sidelines. 16.9 left here in the 1st quarter. Man in motion's 32. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. That's 22. He's wrapped up, not going anywhere.
22 is Tristan Murray. He's a 5'11", 175-pound junior. So we'll see him again next year.
Trevor Anthony makes that tackle there.
And that is the end of the 1st quarter.
So at the end of the 1st quarter here in Montgomery City, it's the hometown Wildcats 8, your IndianHawks 18.
And we'll be back.
Hi, my name is Jerry Callahan. pharmacist and owner of the medicine shops in Troy and Elsberry Pharmacy. We strive every day to bring better service, better value, and better health care to our friends in our communities. We want to say thank you for your support, and we're proud to be your local independent pharmacies in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com. At Elsberry Pharmacy and Medicine Shop in Troy, we know what a pharmacy is meant to be. We have numerous programs to help your wallet as well as save precious time. Save money with our RX Savings Club program, and you can save time with our medication synchronization program, where we fill your prescriptions at the same time each month. We also offer our medication adherence program to help you remember to take your medications on time as prescribed by your doctor. Better value, better service, better health care. Locally owned and operated, and proud to be your local independent pharmacy in Elsberry and Troy. Visit us online at medicineshoprx.com.
And we are back on the Indian Sports Network. This is Kenny Masterson along with Jacob Brown. And we're getting ready to bring you the second quarter of this game. So far, it's been a wide open game, 18-8 in the first quarter.
Abercrombie and team set up, ready to go again. Man in motion is 32. Here's the snap. To run play.
Oh, and he's in.
And he's going to break that tackle and get in for a touchdown.
That's Tristan Murray is in. He's their junior running back.
So Tristan Murray with that score is going to bring our score to 18-14 here at the beginning of the second quarter.
So it looks like Montgomery County so far has had an answer for everything. And we'll see if they're going to go for 1 point or two. Still looking at the sideline to get everything in. They're down to 14 seconds on the play clock. So I'm going to say they're going to go for 2. Yes.
So go for 2 here. Abercrombie and company takes a snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to sling it to the near side here.
And it's broken up.
Malik McPike with the pass tip.
So that keeps the score at 18-14. IndianHawks over the Wildcats with 11:53 remaining in the first half.
And with that being said, again, we just want to remind you that on November 6th to get out and vote Adam Burkemper for circuit judge for Lincoln and Pike County. Adam has tried 100 cases and has the hundreds of cases, and has the experience to be the next circuit judge of the 45 Judicial Circuit. This ad is union endorsed. Adam is a proven litigator. Vote for Adam on November 6th. Check him out on the Facebook page, Burkemper for Justice, paid for by the committee to vote or elect Adam Burkemper. Here in Montgomery County, score sits at 18 to the IndianHawks, 14 for the home Wildcats, as the IndianHawks look to get the kickoff here. Appears to be number 51, the kicker for our Wildcats. He's going to dribble it up the middle here. The ball's going to be fall on. Looks like number 1, Mason Street's going to fall on that ball there. And the the IndianHawks look to start out about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that's another Abercrombie that's kicking off. That's Evan Abercrombie. Probably a brother or a cousin.
36-yard line, 24-yard.
Oh, he's a freshman. So it looks like IndianHawks are going to be 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Just a few plays, and they should be down there with a touchdown, hopefully.
Let's hope. The way this defense has rolled so far here is Yates has got 4 wideouts and Walker in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. It's going to fake it to Walker. He's got pressure coming to the backside. Yates drop it off. Pass is incomplete, intended for Damian Walker.
Yeah, he had a lot of pressure on him that time. I didn't see if he came around from the outside, but he was coming from the far side. The way he was coming in, he was just almost like he was unimpeded.
So 2nd and 10 here for the IndianHawks as we roll along here in the second quarter.
Clock has stopped because of the pass.
Crowd starts to get into it here underneath us. Sean Yates 4 wide outs, drops back, it rolls out to the far side. He's under a lot of pressure. He finds a receiver. That's Taylor with the reception.
And he's got about a 6-yard gain.
So Derek Taylor there to bail his quarterback out with that reception.
Yeah, they had 2 Wildcats chasing him, and about another step, and they'd have had him. So fortunately, he was able to get rid of it, and Taylor was right there to catch it.
So 3rd and 4 here for the IndianHawks.
They're at the 42-yard line.
So here we go. 4 wide outs again. Yates in the shotgun. He's got Walker next to him. Here's the snap. He's going to drop back to pass once again. Pass over the middle.
Oh!
Through multiple hands. Incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Trevor Anthony, one of his favorite targets. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
They were all over Anthony on that. I don't believe it was pass interference. I mean, obviously they didn't call it, but I don't believe it was anyway, but he was well protected. But the Montgomery County line is getting through to the IndianHawks quarterback.
That was one of the weaknesses last week against Bowling Green, was too much penetration and not giving Sean Yates that clean pocket to sit in and throw the ball.
And that's exactly the case this week.
So right now, Yates got 3 split out to this near side. Takes the snap, drops back. Great protection this time. There it is.
And the ball's up in the air, intercepted.
Intercepted by
and
Montgomery.
He's going on in.
20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Montgomery County.
And that is Drew Murray with the touchdown.
So Drew Murray with the interception return for a touchdown here.
And that puts the Wildcats back ahead preliminarily at 20-18. We'll see whether they go for 1 or 2 or if they get either one of them.
So both teams taking advantage of turnovers here in the first half and scoring on those. As I may have spoke too soon, saying Yates had plenty of time to pass, and as soon as I said that, his protection collapsed, and he was forced to throw that interception there.
Yeah, the ball was tipped coming out of his hand. It just almost went straight up in the air. Unfortunately, it went up high enough that Murray was able to get underneath it.
So Abercrombie and company comes out here for the 2 points. To take the snap, drops back.
And he got it.
Same play as last time ran there. It's that 2 points good.
That number 43.
32.
32, that's Devin Rourke.
Devin Rourke with the 2-point conversion. So at 11:24 here in the second quarter, Montgomery City Wildcats back on top of the Elsberry Clopton IndianHawks 22-18.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back on the Indian Sports Network. Montgomery County's getting ready to kick off with 11:24 remaining in the first half.
There's the kick, and it's a better one. It's going to be fielded at the 25 and returned to the near side.
And he's got an open field.
He's got 1 defender, 2 defenders to beat, and he's going to be brought down there.
He's brought down about the 47-yard line of Montgomery County. So good run back from about the 20.
So that was Sean Yates on the return.
So good field position for this possession.
So Yates and company looks to come out and redeem themselves after that turnover that turned into a pick 6. As his offensive line will look to give him some more time here as he comes out with 2 in the backfield and 2 split out wide.
They'll have to do something
behind him.
They'll have to do something besides pass if they can't give him any area. He threw it back.
Pitches Genoa into the near side here. He's got a lane and he's got to beat 1 defender.
He's got it, and he's
30,
in.
25, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Touchdown.
Justin Genowin with a 47-yard rushing touchdown on the sweep. Got to the outside, had enough speed, and blew those guys away.
He had one coming in on him. I can't see his number right now. Looks like number 9. He's a speed demon. Aaron Miller.
So Miller.
No, actually it is Milner.
So Milner.
It's dark up here.
Yeah, tried to catch up, but Genuine got that corner and was able to break that in and run that back for a touchdown. So after one play, 11:06 here, we're going to have a shootout today.
Yes, we
folks,
are.
That's going to bring the score to 24-22 IndianHawks.
I think by the time this game is over, they're going to need third numbers on that scoreboard. They need a basketball scoreboard up there.
So Yates is going to roll out.
And he's going in.
Keep it, and he's going to get it in for two. Sean Yates.
So we have a tied game.
No, sir. That'd be 26, IndianHawks 22.
Okay, that was my dyslexia kicking in there.
So we'll stay right here in the Indian Sports Network. 11:06 here to go in the first half as Jacob Brown here along with Kenny Masterson. This started out to be a defensive game, I thought it would be, and you know what? It's going to turn in our favor. You're back, and we're going to see a shootout.
Yeah, because what was the last game that I broadcast was at Clopton. And
that was Wright City.
That was Wright City, and that was a shootout.
Yes, sir, it was. And I believe, was it our first game together, Van Far? That was
Van Far, yes, another shootout. This is just liable to be exactly like that, where the last team with possession is the winner.
Yes, that's so far what has been the key to this is, and a key my friend has said many times, is the team with the ball last and they score last is going to win. And there's the kickoff by Martin here. Ball's going to bounce and take a great bounce all the way back to the 15. As he's going to look for an opening there. He's got IndianHawks all around him. He's going to make the tackle at the 20-yard line.
Brought down at the 20. As 23 had the ball, that is Colin Parrish. He's one of their leading points. I think that's the worst field position tonight that Montgomery County's had.
I agree. That is most definitely the smallest or the worst field position we've had tonight for Montgomery County as they look to drive here at under 11 minutes now in the second quarter.
So they'll be 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line.
Abercrombie takes the snap.
Hands it off.
Nothing stopped at the line.
Picked up a yard maybe.
That was 22 on the carry there. Murray.
Yeah, Tristan Murray. Another one of those we'll see again next year. He's just a junior.
So 2nd and 10 here now. 26-22 if you're just joining us at home. We're in Montgomery County taking on the County Wildcats. As quarterback Abercrombie takes the snap, rolling out to the near side here. And Kyle Martin wraps him up and takes him down. Nothing.
Loss on the play. They lost about 2 or 3 yards on that one, so it brings up about 3rd and 11.5 or 12.
Kyle Martin put a bear hug on that young man and just took him down.
Yes, he did.
So 3rd and 11 here, deep within their own territory for Montgomery County as they look to continue this drive here, or we could see a rare punt here on Friday night.
Haven't seen one yet tonight.
I hadn't seen one my broadcasting career for high school until last night when we punt, or last week when we punted against Bowling Green.
Well, Montgomery County's had the only 4th down so far tonight, and they made good on it.
They have. As Abercrombie takes the snap, he's going to drop back to pass.
And we got flags.
We'll see which way this is going to go.
IndianHawks were moving towards the line.
Delay game on Montgomery.
Oh, delay
County.
game. I wasn't even looking at that at the play clock.
Was not.
Well, I know they take a
clock.
long time on their plays.
Yeah, getting that relay in from the sideline is something that takes some time, and it looks like it could be something that's more new to this Wildcat offense.
I know I've noticed several times tonight they've been down to 2 and 3 seconds before they snap the ball. And they're down to 10 seconds now.
So under 10. Getting officially lined up here at 5.
They're down about 16.
There's the snap. He's going to drop back to pass again.
Pressure.
Under pressure this time. He's got a hole up the middle.
And they brought him down.
IndianHawks there to bring him down. 84 Trevor Anthony is going to bring Abercrombie down, bringing up a 4th down here.
Well, I would think that they're going to punt on this.
Deep in your own territory.
Yeah, this far down. I mean, they're at what, the 16-yard line? 4th and about 14 to go. it would take a personal foul to get them the first down.
Looks like they're punting here.
Yeah,
the punt's away. It's touched. Gentleman touched that ball, trying to catch it in the air.
He was lucky he got back to that.
Yeah, and luckily he was able to receive it.
But IndianHawks have great field position now. They're at the Montgomery County 32-yard line.
Looking to drive here and add to their total. So then let's also remember here that the IndianHawks and Coach Burnett deferred this toss. So we'll get the ball to start the second half here as we start to wind down here in the second quarter.
That's right.
So again, let's keep that in mind here as that can play a big role here in the second quarter and how this team comes out and plays. So
yeah, because Elsberry IndianHawks held them that time on offense, but they may not be able to again. So having the possession is key to this game.
Yates hands off to Walker. Walker.
He's tied up.
Yeah, he evades one tackle. Kept his feet moving and gained a couple more yards there. Looks like a gain of 3.
Officially, it's 2.
Officially, it's 2. We'll call it 2.
Yeah, it brings up 2nd and 8 from the Montgomery County 30.
2nd and 8 as our player runs our play into our huddle here.
Like 2 wide outs.
He's
got some running backs here.
Let's see, he's got Taylor split out to the near side, Anthony on the line. Looks like it's going to be a timeout on the field. Timeout IndianHawks. So with that timeout, it brings our clock down to 7:47. We'll take a quick timeout here on the Indian Sports Network.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back as the IndianHawks and Montgomery County both come back onto the field. See if they change their play immediately. Yeah, it looks like IndianHawks are changing their setup. They got 3 wideouts to the near side and 1 to the far side with only 1 person back.
That's Walker in the backfield with Yates.
Back to pass. Good catch.
Yates with the pass.
And he's up for a first down.
Going to get a first down. Derek Taylor. Taylor's going to pick up the first down here.
And looks like they are about 2 inches away from the red zone.
So 1st and 10, Clopton Elsberry as Yates completes it to Taylor for the first. Wait. See what they line up this time as. Sean Yates with Damian Walker in the
backfield. About the same lineup.
Looks like the same lineup. 3 receivers split to my side. 1 out to the far side here. Yates going to take the snap.
And there's going to be flags. I saw Montgomery County move and see if they were drawn off. It looks like they were drawn off. Oh, delay a game.
So the delay a game on White now.
I need to start looking at those clocks at the end of the field.
That's going to be a 5-yard play, or 5-yard.
And it brings up 1st and 15. See if that changes the play any. As they start the clock running again with just a couple of cents over 7 minutes remaining in the first half.
Yates with 4 receivers.
Too near and too far.
There's the snap.
He's
the fake.
Oh, he's sacked.
They snuffed that right out as Yates went for the play action to Walker, and there was nothing as the ends collapsed on him real quick.
Yeah, Montgomery saw that all the way. Let's see, 5, 10, 12. They got 2nd and 22. So after a 5-yard penalty and then a 7-yard loss, that brings they're all the way back to the 32-yard line.
Bring some adversity here to this.
Yes, they got 22 yards to go before they can get a first down, 32 to get a touchdown.
So Yates is going to take the snap, drop back to pass. A lot of pressure again.
And we have flags on the field.
On the field.
It's in the, those flags look like holding flags.
Those flags do look like holding flags, 100% with all that pressure there.
And Montgomery County saying.
So hold on wide.
Yep.
So there's another 10-yard penalty.
Well, they were signaling they were going to turn it down. Let's see what happens. Here's the call. Declined. So they're going to take that down.
So 3rd and 27.
They're back in a different zip code now.
They went from being 10 inches to the red zone to
yeah, they're getting closer.
37 yards out.
They're getting closer to the other red zone.
Yates.
All of a sudden, the IndianHawks offense is collapsing.
He's going to take the snap, hands off to Walker. Walker's fighting for some room, and he's going to be tackled by a gang of players.
Did not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. That brings up 4th down and about 27 or so. They're still at the 37-yard line.
So 4th and 27 here. As we roll at 5 minutes left here in the first half as the temperature starts to drop here. For you folks at home who aren't aware, we're standing on top of actually the, what is this, the press box?
We're standing on top of a mountain here. I think it's going to start snowing here in a few minutes.
As we'll get going here. Yates takes a snap. This time he's got some protection. He's going to have to step up in the pocket. He's going deep. He's got a receiver.
Oh, and
flag. And a catch. That's
and I'll tell you what,
Martin.
I think it's going to be a good touchdown because I think that was pass interference.
That was pass interference, but Kyle Martin makes that catch.
We have seen some wonderful catches.
37 yards to Kyle Martin for his 2nd touchdown of this half.
So 4th and 27 at the 37-yard line to a touchdown.
And they go for it. And Sean Yates has the confidence.
Yeah, pass interference on Montgomery County, and it was declined. Boy, there's a surprise. They declined it.
So regardless, you had a 1st down there. But let's talk more about Sean Yates trusting his receiver and just literally throwing that ball up in the air. And Kyle Martin did what he was supposed to do. He fought off that defender and ran underneath that ball. And we have a 37-yard touchdown to put the IndianHawks back on top right now, 32-22. And
they're going for 2.
Yates with the snap. He's going to roll out to the near side again, looking for that pylon. He's going to drop it
Oh,
this
look
time,
at that.
And he finds Taylor for 2 points.
He looked like he was going to run it in on an end around. And instead, Taylor was there standing all by himself saying, please throw it to me. And he did.
4:47 left in the first half. Your IndianHawks up by 12 over Montgomery County, 34-22.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we're back with 4:47 remaining in the first half. And Montgomery County fumbled the ball as they recovered it, but they were able to drop back on it. So Montgomery County has the ball. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. And I know they are wanting to get a couple of touchdowns back. They've given up 2 unanswered touchdowns. But their offense just was not there their last possession. So we'll see. Now the IndianHawks offense didn't look good in that last possession until they got to that last play. So maybe they figured something out. Montgomery County's going to want to try to figure something out. But again, they're down to 9 seconds left, and they're just now getting set.
Side. That's a 22. Kyle Martin's going to fight off a tackler and push him out of bounds. Sorry, my mic wasn't on, was it?
No.
Pal?
No, the board operator was falling down on his job.
All right.
But that brings up 2nd and 4. That was a 6-yard gain on the play. As they stand there getting ready to get their play called in again. They're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. And that's come into play a couple times tonight. And they're getting set with only 4 seconds remaining on the play clock.
2. There's the snap. Abercrombie fakes it. He's going to pump and throw it deep.
Oh, and
It's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. I tell you, I thought he had that one for another one of those fantastic passes, or receptions, I mean.
Bailey Sontag, the intended receiver there, as Abercrombie fooled the defense there, went for a long ball, and yeah, he just could not hold that ball in.
No, he had it. He was fumbling it around. He probably ran 5 yards with it fumbling around in his arms, and as he went down, it came out. But he didn't have possession of it, so it couldn't be a turnover. But the IndianHawks had some pressure on Abercrombie, so maybe they can keep that up.
So Abercrombie back in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's
Keeping
gonna
it.
fake the handoff. Yeah, he's going to keep it. And there's nothing there.
He did not, so it's going to bring up 4th and short.
That's Jacob Martin, number 50 on that tackle.
Oh, and Abercrombie's hurt. He's limping off the field.
That's not a good sign here for this Montgomery County team. It's like number 3, Drew Murray's going to come in. He's the senior quarterback here for this team.
He's walking it off, but at the same time, he's still limping right now.
Yeah, go ahead and keep an eye on him, Kenny, on the sidelines there as we finish out this first half.
4th and short.
Murray's going to keep it
And he's
straight
got
up the
it.
middle. Anthony's got him wrapped up and looks to push him back.
Yeah, but he did get the first down. So Montgomery County's going to continue this drive, 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. But with a brand new quarterback in there,
It's a brand new ball game.
yes, it is. That can do either one. That can really fire him up, or they can just be, we don't know what's going on.
So again, we wait for the play from the sidelines here.
Abercrombie's
4,
just sitting there. They're not really looking at his
2,
foot.
1.
No, that was
just
10.
Gets the snap off. Pass is going to be over the middle.
That,
Incomplete. Back judge says that hit the floor, hit the ground there.
yeah, I couldn't tell from up here. I thought maybe that was another one of those good passes.
It's going to be 2nd down here in 10. The clock is stopped at 2:38 here in the first half. I'm sorry, there was a flag on the play.
I missed that one.
So that's going to be a holding on Montgomery County. So that's going to push them back 10 yards. Be
Maybe
1st and 10 still.
Maybe they ought to have those flags be a fluorescent orange or something. 1st and 23 for Montgomery County. Not a good start for this quarterback. Of course, the hold isn't his fault. But they're all the way back to their own 30-yard line.
So he's going to take the snap. Left-handed quarterback under some pressure.
Oh.
Rolls out to the near side. He's
Oh.
going to make the catch at the 50-40, 35-30.
He's
Number 9's
going
gonna
on
take
in.
off for the touchdown, Montgomery City.
And that's
That's Aaron Milner. All right, that was number 9. Was that Sontag? All right, I'm sorry. Oh, that was number 6. That was Bailey Sontag. I apologize, my dyslexia for you. Turning numbers
you're
sometimes.
upside down dyslexia.
Bailey Sontag breaks the tackle there and takes that ball to the end zone to bring her score to 34-28, 2:25 now left in the first half.
He should have been tackled there about the 50. He should have never gotten through there.
No, that's just poor tackling on our end. I wasn't able to see the player. But regardless, it's a touchdown for Montgomery County.
Just goes in line with what this game has been.
Ball
Flags,
started
flags,
again.
flags.
That's going to push him back 5 yards for this attempt here. Again, our stream, we're having some problems with our connective on our camera here, folks.
Yeah, it's
Apologies.
the wire connecting to the video to the camera itself, to the computer.
Regardless, I'm sure our voices sound better than any picture quality could. So stay with us here on the Indian Sports Network. There's, again, 2:25 left in the first half. 34 IndianHawks, 28 at the moment Montgomery Wildcats.
They're going for 2 from the 8-yard line.
Going to drop back to pass.
Oh, he's got it. Beautiful
touchdown,
play.
Or I'm sorry, not touchdown. 2 point is
Yeah,
good.
2 points.
So that's going to bring the score to 30-34. IndianHawks on top.
As we take a break.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world. But here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back.
Back in Montgomery City at Montgomery County School District here. IndianHawks visiting for senior night 2018 here, leading 34-30, 2:25 left here as the Wildcats look to kick the ball off.
The younger Abercrombie is kicking. Nice kick.
Taylor's going to return it at the 30 and looking at the sideline. Gets some great blocking there and brings it just about to midfield.
Right,
there.
I think he's about the 49-yard line.
Regardless, it's a great field position.
Yes,
for
it
this,
is.
Offense who has not been stopped here so far in the first half. Sorry, I mean, they have been. We do have an interception, but that's only 1 turnover compared to 3 we had last week against Bowling Green.
Right. Yeah, so the 1 turnover, and I think 1 – no, I was going to say 1 possession that they got caught on the 4th down, but no, that is not right.
Pass.
Yeah.
Now, that was that last drive.
Right,
where,
that was
we had a couple penalties.
4th and 27.
Yeah, 4th and 27 on that 37-yard strike from Yates to Martin. As Yates takes the snap again, looking to get some protection. He's under fire, looking to
and
take
he's brought
off.
down.
He's going to be brought down here.
Wow.
Is that Montgomery County? Defensive line came straight up the middle. It seems that they found some holes in our offensive line here.
Yes, there is.
Yates isn't having as much time as he was earlier in this game.
I'm not sure if there's holes or there's just a big hole. But they're getting through there way, way too much. They're going to have to plug those up for this second half. They need to plug them up now with 1:49 left in the first half. So this brings up 2nd down and about 16.
16. So again, remember we talked, this is a great scoring opportunity here for the IndianHawks as they'll get the ball to start the second half. As Yates is going to take the drop back to pass. Caught, made a reception.
Oh, fumble.
Ball loose. Derek Taylor made the reception, but then fumbled the ball there.
And Montgomery County's got it back. I thought maybe they might say that the ground caused the fumble. But they're not saying that. I guess he was fumbling it as he went down. The referee's right there a lot closer than we are. We're about 900 feet up in the air and about a quarter mile back. So we can't see it near as well as they can. So right on the midfield, Montgomery County takes over. And they're only 4 points back. IndianHawks 34, Wildcats 30.
1:28 left here in the first half now is – again, my point was mute now as I was looking to say that the IndianHawks had the ball after half, but these Wildcats look to take the lead going into halftime now. There's the snap. It's another pass to the far side. Looks like the tackle.
Oh, and he dropped the ball.
He's going to drop the ball.
But they recovered.
Falled on. So McPike's going to make that tackle after that 5-yard gain. This is getting chilly here.
Yeah,
in Montgomery County, and players seem to be having some trouble holding on that football right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that has something to do with it. And Montgomery County is called a timeout.
So while they take a timeout, let me just go ahead and remind you here that on November 6th, get out and vote. People expect information to be available online, easily accessible with quick links to relevant forms and websites. The circuit clerk's office should be user-friendly, while court clerks cannot give legal advice. Court clerks, when properly trained, can help make the court more easier, accessible, and responsive to the general public. please vote for Carla Kirpash Elsberry for Lincoln County Circuit Court Clerk. This was paid for by Carla Kirpash Elsberry for the people. 1:21 left here in the first half. While our IndianHawks up on the Wildcats 34-30 as that defense looks to make one more stop here in this half.
Yeah, and I don't expect that score to stay 34-30 for very long. I think
whether it's the next 121 or
exactly.
whether it's the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, the 30 minutes after that, I think that score is going to jump. So we have Montgomery County has 2nd and 5 from the IndianHawks 45-yard line. 1:21 remaining.
Here's the clock. Rolls as the ref blows the whistle. 32 in motion. Here's the snap.
Flags down.
Play. He's going to roll out. He's looking to pass deep. He's got a receiver.
Oh, what a catch.
Catch is going to be made. That receiver's going to be hurt as
yeah, the receiver
Pike looked to have a play on that ball. He fell on his back, and the Montgomery County player was able to make that catch there.
He grabbed his back as soon as he hit it. I think he hyperextended his spine.
That looks like number, was that 26? Is that Ty Lue?
23, I think. Illegal motion. So it's coming back.
Parrish. So that play is going to come back after the illegal motion.
So he made a great catch and hurt his back and is all for naught.
That's why they play the game.
That's exactly right.
That's why they play the game. So Parrish with the reception. The play is negated by the penalty here. It looks to be about 2nd and 10 now for the Wildcats.
They're back at their original line of scrimmage. Plays coming in from the sidelines. They're all standing there looking at it.
New quarterback's number 3, Drew Murray.
And he's looking pretty good, actually.
So far, he's a lefty. He looks pretty good here. He's going to roll out again to this side. He's going to make the pass, and the pass is going to be incomplete and over his receiver's head.
Yeah, it's over the receiver's head. And if the IndianHawks would have been just a couple more steps ahead, they could have intercepted that one.
So with that play brings up 3rd and 10 now. Just under a minute to play here in the first half. Again, IndianHawks coming out on fire in this first half, showing some great bounce back from these last couple weeks, having some hard losses at Mark Twain and then at home, and putting up points here, leading 34-30 over Montgomery County, who comes in red hot after 4 straight wins. Right.
They, like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, they were 0-4, and now they're 4-4. So they learned something in those first 4 games.
Murray takes a snap. He's going to pass again. That ball is caught. 23 at the reception. He's finally going to be brought down by Taylor.
Yeah, this new quarterback from Montgomery County.
He can throw the ball.
Yes, he can.
Really great arm.
Yeah, he has a great arm. Let's see.
Drew Murray.
Drew Murray, and he's a senior this year, so won't have to put up with him anymore.
Another pass here. Murray looking deep. And that pass is going to be caught inside the 10-yard line there. Murray to the player who looks like he's got the wind knocked out of him there.
Well, he jumped up about 10 feet and dropped the entire distance.
That's number 6, Barely Sante, on that reception here. So that's 2 great receptions that young man has made tonight. The one to break the tackle for the 50-yard touchdown run, and that play there going up over the and getting that ball.
Yeah, timeout on the field for Montgomery County.
So we'll keep it here as 33.2 are left here in this half. We have 1st and goal from the 8-yard line for Montgomery County as they look to put points on the board here.
Yeah, they would love to go up
before this ends.
On their senior night here. They would love to go into the locker room with a 3 or 4 point lead. We have seen some fantastic catches tonight.
Yes, we have. Kyle Martin had the one there. He had the one over the middle. Sante's had 2 great catches now. I really wish I could have seen you last week to see Trevor Anthony's catch and run for 91 yards. Man, that was that big boy is rumbling, stumbling down those sidelines.
And they're both coming back onto the field now. See what Montgomery County has in store for this play. They got 33.2 seconds remaining.
so far, the new quarterback Murray has not been afraid to throw this ball.
He's back to throw again.
He's going for the touchdown. He's got a receiver. It's going to be incomplete.
That would have taken a Lynn Swan type reception there.
Pass is intended for Murray, Tristan Murray. Looks like we may have some brothers on the team. 22 and 3, are they related? Are they brothers? Yeah, so
yep.
Number 22, Tristan Murray, number 3, Drew Murray, are brothers here from Montgomery County, looking to hook up on that pass and catch.
I'm sure that they've done a whole lot of passing and catching in their backyard before through the years.
How would that be if your brother threw you a touchdown pass on senior
night?
On
senior night? Oh, wow.
Pretty awesome.
28.8 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. 2nd goal, actually. False start. That's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 13-yard line.
The temperature starts to really drop here. Tell you at halftime it's going to be time for maybe some coffees, hot chocolate, hot pretzel, and a jacket. So we again are 900 feet in the air on top of the press box here in Montgomery County, as Kenny says. Has 1st and goal from the 13 for Montgomery County. 28.3 left here in the first half as they look to add some points on the board.
Back to pass again.
Looking for a receiver in the end zone.
And
Derek
it's broken
Taylor's
up.
Gonna break that pass up.
No pass interference on that. 3rd down and goal to go from the 13-yard line with 23.7 seconds remaining. And I know that's why they're passing, is they don't want the time off the clock.
Yeah, I don't believe that Montgomery County has any timeouts left. If they do, they have.
No, they got to be close. Yeah, they got to be close to being out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, they're down here on the scoreboard. They do have 1 timeout remaining.
Oh, yeah.
Number 1 underneath 30.
Right.
Timeouts. Again, we've been different places this year to have different luxuries, right?
Yeah, it's funny what you can see when you look at the scoreboard.
Murray's going to drop back to pass again.
Under a lot of pressure.
Intercepted
in the end zone.
Their players were telling him to knee it. He's going to bring the ball out. Is that Martin on the interception there?
Yeah, it is.
Kyle Martin with the interception in the end zone. Had some teammates there telling him to take a knee, but instead he brings the ball out.
To the 8-yard line.
To the 8-yard line. So 12.1 seconds to go here in the first half. And instead of being at the 20, it looks like we're going to be at the 8. And we might just go ahead and take a knee to end this half here.
Yeah, take a knee now instead of taking it when he should have in the end zone.
So Kyle Martin with the interception. Great pick there. So, really
yeah,
was.
Taking a knee.
Can't help but laugh here watching his reaction to making that. He made that interception. Trevor Anthony turned right to him and said, "Get down, get down." He looked around like he didn't know what to do. Deer to headlights, and he took off to the 8 and was brought down.
And that buzzer brings up the end of the first half with the IndianHawks 34 and the Wildcats 30. IndianHawks will be getting the ball first in the second half, so maybe they can monopolize on getting the ball. And again, this is going to come down to whoever scores the last, I think, is going to be winning this. We're pretty good on shootouts.
That turnover here right there. That interception really, helps that momentum and getting this ball back, because this game could easily be 38-34 going
exactly.
to halftime.
Yeah.
Instead of 34-30 with the IndianHawks on top. So we're taking intermission here at Montgomery County. There's 20 minutes. Kenny and myself are going to grab a hot dog and warm up, and we'll be back with stats and the second half of IndianHawk football on the Indian Sports Network.
As we come back onto the air here within the Indian Sports Network, let's do a couple of commercials here so we can pay some bills.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender for FDIC. You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach. Bank. Here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker. At our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about, we all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry. You know,
Since 1995, Heartland Restoration has specialized in all types of masonry repairs, concrete restoration, above and below grade waterproofing, snow removal, epoxy joint repair or replacement, and all types of floor coatings. Our mission is to serve you with over 35 years of experience, someone you can trust to do the job right the first time. If you have a project, big or small, please give us a call. Heartland Restoration, 314-993-6377.
here at People's Bank and Trust, new technology improves our lives. We all know that, but when it comes to your money, wouldn't you just as soon deal with real people rather than recordings and electronics fingerprinting of the mega banks? We put technology to work so we can have more time for you. We're your community bank. People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Missouri. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back with the Indian Sports Network for the second half of this wild, high-flying game so far. Now, I don't look to see anything different in the second half. Have a minute and 19 seconds remaining until the second half kickoff. The IndianHawks will be receiving the ball. And that's a good thing because possession is most of this particular game. Doesn't seem like the defenses have been all that fantastic, except that the Montgomery County seems to be getting through the offensive line real well. But whenever Yates is able to get the ball off, he's making some really good passes. About 45 seconds remaining. Teams haven't come out on the field yet. The referees are breaking their huddle, and they're saying, let's go, guys. We're cold out here, too.
Yeah, back here in the second half, Kenny Masterson, Jacob Brown, Indian Sports Network here. Real quick stats. I don't have all the totals ready for us yet, but just to give you an idea, Sean Yates, he's 7 of 10 so far this game with 2 touchdown passes. Kyle Martin has got 2 of those touchdown passes as well. And then we got Jenna Wine, who's got the 47-yard touchdown run. Trevor Anthony with the interception return for a touchdown. And then I have on here Derek Taylor with a 37-yard touchdown as well.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, we do have 3 touchdowns. So Sean Yates, 7 of 10, 3 touchdowns, well over 100 yards passing so far. Kyle Martin and Derek Taylor are top receivers. Martin with two touchdown receptions, Taylor with 1 as we start the opening half here. And there's the kickoff. That ball is going to return. It looks like Sean Yates has got there. Derek Taylor.
It is.
That's Derek Taylor with it. He stood up right around the 50-yard line.
Yeah, he hit a brick wall there.
It's about a 10-yard gain, though, in good field position to start this second half. As, again, a smart move there by the IndianHawks to defer that opening toss to get this kickoff.
Yeah, they'll be starting 1st and 10 from about the 49-yard line. IndianHawks have had real good field position this entire game. They haven't been able to take it in every time, almost every time, but not every time. But they have had good field position. Of course, Montgomery County's had pretty good field position, except for one drive starting back about their 8-yard line, something like that.
Montgomery County's really been able to move the ball with a new quarterback in. But let's see what Yates and the company can do here as they take the snap. He's going to roll out first play of the second half here. He's
Keeping
looking for somebody who's just going to keep it. Gained a couple yards there.
Yeah, it looked like
second and down.
Gained up maybe 4 or 5 yards. See where they mark him out of bounds. Looks like 4 yards.
2nd and 7. 2nd and 7.
Okay, so 3 yards. I have trouble counting past 2.
In the wrong sport, sir. There's 100 yards down there to count. Yates and company back out after the huddle. 4 wideouts. Yates and Walker in the backfield. Takes the snap. Walker trying to pick up the blitz. Nothing there. Dragged down. Loss of yardage.
Loss of about 5 yards, I'd say. Brings up, what are we going to have, 3rd down? Yeah, 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12 now as Elsberry's going to have to make an adjustment to this blitz defense that they've seen quite a bit of here since the start of the second quarter.
Yeah, Yates had plenty of time in the first quarter, but it's
really there. The time's really gone down each quarter.
Yes,
each
it has.
play. So let's see what we do here. It's an obvious passing situation as he drops back to pass again. He's going to get this ball away. He's got a target.
Oh, good catch.
Great catch. Derek Taylor.
Great catch.
It's Derek Taylor on that reception.
Yeah, the announcer doesn't agree with you, but I think you know more than the announcer does. But either way, it's 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. They are into Montgomery County territory.
That's a 21-yard pass play there. Good for the first down.
And once again, that was a very good catch.
Yeah, and that time Montgomery County didn't bring the heat as much, giving Sean Yates just that 1 extra second he's needed here to complete these passes. So 4 wideouts again for the Elsberry Clopton IndianHawks. So they're going to take the snap, hand off to Walker straight up the gut. He's going to carry some Wildcats with him.
Yeah, he took another 3 or 4 yards, carrying about 4 Wildcats on his back.
We'll call that 5. So 2nd and 10, or 2nd and 5, I'm sorry. From the 28 of Montgomery County. Again, 4 wideout set. Coach Burnett and company really like this set. A lot can come out of this as Sean Yates again hands the ball off
again.
Straight up the middle. No room, but again, Damian Walker's just carrying tacklers here. Instead of a small gain, he's going to get maybe 2.
Yeah,
a long 3rd down.
They had him at the line of scrimmage, but he pushed another 2 yards in.
Like you said at the beginning of broadcast, that Damian Walker name just kind of rings as a football player.
Yes, it does.
And that young man right there is showing some heart and determination getting those extra yards. So a long 3rd and 5 here for the Hawks.
Up.
Looks like that
Flags.
hard count got him. So it's going to give us, looks like a 1st down.
That's going to be close to a 1st down.
So encroachment on the defense.
Yeah, because I didn't see any movement on the IndianHawks.
No, that's a set play there.
Let's just see what they do. It is a 1st down.
All right.
That's the easy way to get the 1st down.
So that's something that they started to use last week against Bowling Green that works really well, is that hard count. Yates and company, and that's going to work here in Montgomery as well. So first down now. Yates dropping back to pass, passing over the middle. Intended for Taylor. Pass is going to be deflected. That's only going to be the fourth incomplete pass of the night. It doesn't count all the pressures that have really caused him to either run out of the pocket or go down.
Oh, that's right. They've had some tremendous pressure on him starting in the second quarter.
I mean, but regardless, Sean Yates is really coming out here tonight and showing you why he's a junior leader on this team and looking to grow into his senior season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next season with him.
Yates
Second
takes
10.
the snap, drops it off over the
there
middle.
There we go.
Caught.
Oh, he's in. He's in.
Touchdown.
He is in for the touchdown. Oh, and I think we got a late hit.
So a late hit. That is McPike on the reception. So that would be 22-yard touchdown if this stands. We'll wait to call that.
There is flags down, but I think that was probably a late hit. It was a late flag, and I saw a late hit.
And that flag was also thrown in the end zone.
Yes, it was thrown in the end zone, so it wasn't holding.
So it's either unsportsmanlike on us for some celebration, or it's going to be a personal foul. Let's see what our referee has to say.
Touchdown's good. Personal foul, that's what I thought. Late hit. That's exactly what I thought it was.
Kenny. So that 22-yard strike is going to be good to Malik McPike.
And that brings the score to, at this point in time, 40-30, IndianHawks.
The fourth touchdown pass thrown here by Yates today to go along with only one interception. No other turnovers here as, again, coming out and putting points on the board's big, especially after that interception at the end of the first half.
Yeah, that's right. So when he doesn't have pressure, he is throwing the heck out of that ball. They just have to keep the pressure off of him.
So there's the snap.
And he's running it, and he's in.
He's in for two. Sean Yates. IndianHawks 42, Montgomery County Wildcats 30, 9:42 left here in the third quarter. We're going to stay right here. This team's looking really good right now. To come out in the second half and to
they came out on fire. They're gonna have to continue this. Now they need their defense to step up and keep Montgomery County from doing anything. They still need their offensive line to plug up any holes because they are still getting to Yates, and he's having to throw under pressure.
So let's see what Montgomery County is going to do now after this kickoff. Will they go back to 45? Abercrombie at quarterback, who left the first half with an injury. I don't see.
I see. He's right down here.
Sorry, where is he at here?
Right here on the near sideline here, walking.
So he's talking. Looks like he's talking to coach or trainer. He's still in gear.
Yeah, he's got his helmet on, but he's sitting back down again.
So we'll keep an eye out on that as new quarterback senior Murray has come into this game and
done a heck of a job.
Yeah, he has done a heck of a job. Now, it doesn't seem that he has the the run capabilities that Abercrombie holds, but he does have quite an arm.
What are we doing here?
This is the assessment of the penalty.
Oh, the penalty is being assessed on the kickoff. Okay.
Yes.
Dummy me, I should have known that.
So instead of kicking off from our 40, we're now kicking off from our own 45-yard line.
Actually, from their 45-yard line.
I apologize, just their 45. So Kyle Martin to kick the ball off here, waits for our signal. He's going to kick it off, and it's quite the boot.
Back to the 5-yard line, but
the whistle blows,
we have
flags
whistles
down.
Offsides.
So that's going to cause a 5-yard penalty here. See which way this goes.
Well, offsides is normally against the defense.
This is normally on the kicking team. So they're going to move them. Oh, no. Offside. Okay, so it is on the kicking team. So let's move the ball back 5 yards. So now let's kick off from the 50. Try this one more time.
That first kick, though, was a good one. It had him back at the 5-yard line.
So Martin's going to try this again here. He's going to pooch it straight up the middle. It's going to be caught right away. Montgomery County looking to escape. They're going to find no holes. Brought back to the 40.
So they're back to the about the 38, 39-yard line where they're going to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Looks like the 39-yard line. So if Elsberry Clopton's defense can hold them, their offense is flying high. But
So
see,
number 3 is the quarterback out there right now.
all right.
So 3 is going to come back out there. Senior quarterback here. He's going to take the snap. Looking to pitch it. He's going to keep it. Breaks a couple tackles here. Makes a spin move. Trying to strip the ball out. He's going to be brought down.
Picked up about 4 yards maybe.
Small gain on that play. Brought down by that's number 3, Genuine.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 2nd at about 6, maybe 5.
So the announcers say 5. We'll say 5.
Yep.
2nd and 5. Clock rolls now.
Down to 9 minutes.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to number 7. Straight up the gut. He's going to break a couple tackles.
Oh.
Looking to break more. He's going to carry some Elsberry Clopton tacklers until Anthony's able to drag him down.
Yeah, there was no reason for him to get that far through that line.
That's not, it's a big gain there and a 1st down for the Wildcats.
Yeah, they'll be 1st and 10 from the IndianHawks 40-yard line. Yeah, there was absolutely no reason that he should have gained that many yards.
No, none at all. He had no steam. He just had a hole. And we couldn't cover it. Here we are again. He's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it.
Lateral pass.
Lateral outside here. He's going to run over a defender. That was 3, Genuine, who's going to slow him down and make that tackle.
Genuine is not the biggest player out there, but he sure put a stop to him.
No, yeah, he took a blow for the team there to make sure he didn't get any further. So that's going to bring 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard gain.
That's the thing about Montgomery County is they're able to just pound the ball through. They don't need the great big gains. 8 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass. Long pass.
Deep.
Broken.
All right.
That was broken up. That was Genuine there.
No, that's McPike.
Yeah, McPike there. Genuine was over in the area, but that was, I just saw the 3 on the 35.
This will be the 3rd pass deflection for McPike in this game as he's played great defense in the secondary. Bringing up 3rd down here. Clock stops at 7:50. As this Montgomery County offense, again, looks to get the play from the sideline. It's the play clock, which you'll keep an eye on this half, is at 15 and rolling. Montgomery County's lined up 4 wideouts. Murray going to take the snap. He's going to hand it off straight up the middle. He's got a hole.
Oh.
That's 22, breaks it off. Tristan Murray on the carry.
He's finding holes there where there shouldn't have been any.
No, yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. That's Damian Walker who's going to help out there and bring him down finally.
So they are in the red zone now. They're 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Sounded like an echo there. The announcer was saying exactly what I was saying.
It's always a good thing when we're ahead of them.
That's right.
So Murray, 4 receiver set again, takes the snap. He's going to drop back, pass to this side.
Almost intercepted.
Almost interception.
Genuine almost intercepted that one. It just went right through his hands.
Justin Genuine on the pass deflection there. That young man, we saw some wheels from him earlier. If he could have brought that ball in, he had a lot of open field ahead of him, and I don't think any of these Montgomery County players have caught up.
No, I don't think they would have. I think he'd have had 6 points after about a 85-yard run, though. I'm glad that's them running the 85 yards and not me.
Amen.
I'd make it to about the 45.
Which one?
The nearest one.
Murray takes the snap. He's going to hand it off, or he's going to keep
No, he kept it.
He's got a hole up the middle. He's got tacklers all around him.
He's dragging them with him.
Well, it looks like he's close to a 1st down.
I think he has the first. He does. So now it is 1st and goal from about the 7-yard line.
Jacob Martin's going to bring him down there after that. That's the first time we've seen this Murray brother really put that ball in his hip and take off running.
Looks like they're getting the play in just a little bit quicker now. Yeah, because they're setting up now with 10 seconds remaining instead of with 5 seconds remaining.
So Murray, again the quarterback. Man in motion is 23. There's the snap. Handoff's going to be
22,
to the brother.
and he's gone.
That's Tristan Murray.
He's down to about the 1 or 2 yard line. Give me too many holes in that IndianHawks defense.
They're not getting any push off that defensive line now like they were in the first half. So ball's on the 2.
Second down and goal to go on the 2 yard line. So this is like an extra 2-point conversion.
Ball straight up the middle.
And he's in.
For the signal. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And I don't see any yellow markers. That brings the score up now 42-36.
6:17. Tristan Murray on the 2-yard run. As him and his brother Drew now attain a duo in that backfield who have helped this Montgomery County team stay in this ball game after Abercrombie, the starting quarterback, went out with injury late in the first half.
I'm looking for him on the sideline here.
Still don't see him either.
He had been sitting on the bench, but I don't see him at all right now.
We'll keep an eye out for him as Montgomery County goes for 2 here.
Back
Murray's
to
going to
pass.
drop back to pass.
Oh.
The pass is deflected there. That's 22, Bonstell with the pass deflection. So 6:17 left here in the third quarter. The IndianHawks 42, Montgomery County 36.
Take a break.
Days, the concept of value matters more than ever. And you'd be hard-pressed to find a better value than high school sports. Extracurricular activities, including sports, make up about 2% of the budget for a typical Missouri high school. In return, participation in sports promotes citizenship and sportsmanship. Sports also instill a sense of community pride and teach lifelong lessons about cooperation and self-discipline. They encourage physical fitness. They produce community leaders. By offering so many benefits to the community for such a small percentage of a school's overall budget, it's easy to see why high school sports are one of the best bargains around. The real cost would come from not having them at all. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back.
Jenneline with the 22-yard kickoff return brings the ball out to the 40-yard line where Elsberry Clopton will start here.
I think that might be their worst starting position of the game.
10 yards from half field doesn't seem too bad, though.
No, that isn't bad at all.
Offense tonight. As Yates and company comes back out with 4 wideouts split out. Defensive chats out here in Montgomery County as the handoffs to Walker.
Up the middle.
Walker's got a huge hole. He's going to be brought down, but not
about
after
an 8-yard.
About a 9-yard gain, 8-yard gain.
Okay, they're showing it 7 yards. I thought he got farther than that.
We'll take it. It's all right. 2nd and 7 here.
He must have had the ball behind him. Because what I knew was the ball, where the ball was when your knee hit. But we got 2nd and 3 from the 47-yard line.
Yates going to take the snap, hand off again to Walker, who's going to power his way close to a first down.
He's about a yard away. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
So pound that ball. Run this clock down now. As it's rolling at 5:20 in the third quarter. IndianHawks again up 42-36 over the hometown Wildcats.
So they're only 1 touchdown behind.
So again, let's continue to use up clock and get this going as Yates is going to keep it straight up the middle.
And he's got a first down.
He's got the first down. And a new set of downs here as the clock will continue to roll in the third quarter. Elsberry Clopton again here on the road in Montgomery County looking really well against this Wildcat team who comes in tonight winning 4 in a row. Big wins against Callaway and Van Far.
Yeah, their offense is really looking good tonight.
Yes, this both on both sides of the ball, this is probably the best that I've seen this Clopton team all year long. So again, Yates is going to take the snap. Another handoff straight to Walker. Ooh, yeah, that was a good hit.
Stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
So 2nd and 10 as Damian Walker took quite the lick there on that first down run. Feed the beast, though. That young man looks like he wants the ball.
Yes, he does.
And this coaching staff continue to feed that man until this team can stop you, because we've already proven we can throw the ball. So, again, Damian in the backfield. Yates is going to take the snap. Blitz is picked up.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at it.
Far. Derek Taylor's going to make the catch. And he's going to be brought down,
about the 12 or 13-yard line. And the only reason he was brought down is because he was stumbling as he caught the ball. Otherwise, that was going to be 6 points.
So just missed 6. As I calculate the play here. So that's a 35-yard pass play down to the 13-yard line.
Brings up 1st and 10 from the 13.
So Sean Yates with some pressure steps up in the pocket. Derek Taylor runs free.
Yeah, but they're still keeping pressure on Yates.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing, is getting this ball out and then receivers getting open quickly. As Yates pass, here's the blitz again. Similar play.
Oh, he's right at the goal line.
He's at the goal line.
I think he's down about the half-yard line maybe.
So that's Malik McPike on that reception for 12 yards down to the 1. So that's going to be a 1st down.
1st and goal. Oh, they're calling a touchdown.
So they are going to call that a touchdown.
Wow.
Well, there's no replay here in high school football. The pylon was knocked over.
Yeah, the pylon was knocked over. From here, and like I said, we're 900 feet high and a quarter mile back. It didn't look like a touchdown to me, but I'm not going to argue with them.
No, I'm not either. It's Malik McPike catches his 2nd touchdown pass of the day.
I haven't argued with the referee for the past 5 minutes or so.
No, I'm really liking it. We're going to go for 2 here, up now 48-36. Keeper with Yates looking to cut the corner.
But there's flags down.
There's flags on the play.
Flags on the play, and it looks like it may be holding.
So we'll await the call here. It is a hold.
Yeah, it was a hold.
Hold on White.
They going to take it, or are they going to? Yeah.
They'll burn that.
Right.
Penalty decline. 2 points, no good. So 3:45 here in the 3rd quarter. This high-flying IndianHawk offense, 48. The hometown Montgomery County Wildcats, 35.
And we take a break.
Are you familiar with or have you experienced water damage in your business or home? Even if the damage is small, repairs can be very costly, not to mention the unpleasant sight and smell of the damaged area. It's okay. Heartland Restoration is here to help. Give us a chance on your next project. Call 314-993-6377 today.
And we are back.
Back here in Montgomery County as we're sitting here up on top of the mountain, we'll just call it, 900 feet high, as Kenny likes to say, starting to feel a little bit of the cold here, but this IndianHawk offense is on fire.
Yeah, I feel like I need to have a red light on top of my cap just so airplanes don't hit me.
Martin with the kickoff's going to return about the 25-yard line.
Oh, and he slipped up.
Montgomery County's going to slip and fall at the 35.
I think he could have gotten a few more yards.
Yeah, he was looking for some blockers, but with this cold setting in, that field might just start to get a little slippery.
That's right. That's natural turf down there.
So we'll see how this Montgomery team responds. Is again looking for starting quarterback number 45, Abercrombie. He is back on the field. I do believe that's him. Nope, that was 32. So Abercrombie not on the field. Number 3, Drew, forget this young man's last name, Maury, back onto the field.
Oh!
This is going to hand the ball off straight up the middle and get nothing.
Absolutely. And he's slow getting up. That's what they don't need, is to lose their backup quarterback.
And senior here on senior night.
Right. He's up and moving, but I don't think he wants to be.
Hands on his knees still as he looks for the play from the sideline. He looks a bit uncomfortable here, but Montgomery County's going to have to figure something out here. Again, already down one quarterback. Looks like, here we go, number 45 on the sideline here. Looks like he's going to warm up or warm somebody up.
Toss out.
Playing a little toss. There's number 7, Robinson on the carry, brought down by Walker.
Gained, what, about 6 yards on that play. IndianHawks defense looked a lot better that time.
Yes, yes. I mean, this entire, again, the second half last week coming out against Bowling Green, I don't know what was said at half. I don't know what the coaches really talked to the kids about that week, but I do know that they came out with a different mentality and really stopped that Bowling Green team in the second half besides a couple points or a couple plays. And they've done a really great job here tonight containing this high-powered Montgomery offense. As there's the snap, screenplay out to the near side here. Genowin's wrapped him up, and he's got help from Taylor as that play's going nowhere.
Yeah, went nowhere. He gained maybe a yard on that, only because he stretched out as he went down.
So Genowin on that tackle, give Derek Taylor an assist.
But we now have
fourth and short here.
Fourth and about 3 yards.
So up by 2 scores with under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. This could be a big play here for the IndianHawks.
Yeah, so far this is the play of the game right here. On this kind of a game, I don't expect this to be the only play of the game, but this is huge.
No, this could be a big turning point for this team if this fourth down isn't picked up. He's going to take the snap. He's rolling out to the far side. He's looking to keep it.
He's got it.
He's got the first down, and he's got a little bit more. Who's that holding on to him at the bottom? Genowin holds on to save a touchdown.
And the crowd underneath us has come to life again.
So this crowd here in Montgomery County enjoying a great senior night football game. This ball spotted at the 40, and the clock will run at 1.5 minutes here in the third quarter. Again, that was a big play for Montgomery County to keep their hopes alive here in this game.
That's right. They needed that, and they got it. And that backup quarterback is doing a heck of a job.
Yes, he is. He's come in, and this team hasn't missed much of a beat with Abercrombie going out.
No.
So Maury takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass the left. He's going to sling it to the near side here. He's got a receiver wide open.
Oh.
It's just through his hands. His blown coverage there on
Yes.
Clopton's part. And they're going to catch a break there as
no kidding.
The pass is intended for. Get that young man's number for me, please. I got the binoculars here.
30-something?
That's 32. He was totally lost. 32 is Devin Rourke. He was totally lost in coverage by the IndianHawks. The only person who saw him was the quarterback, and he overthrew him. And that's one of the many plays we haven't seen this young quarterback, or I'm sorry, the senior quarterback make any mistakes.
No, there wasn't an Indian Hawk within 10, 15 yards of him. That was an easy 6 points.
So we'll try this again. Second down here. We're going to pass again. Pass out to the near side. That's Bailey Sante on the reception.
Nothing.
Eddie Bonstel, Kyle Martin make that tackle.
3rd and 10. 45 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The clock is running.
Clock will roll. This could be the last play we see here in the first quarter. Play clock at 18. Game clock at 30. And now rolls game clock within 10. Montgomery County lines up. 3 receivers split out to the near side. Here's the snap. It's going to hand off. It's keeper this time.
And he's going nowhere.
Nowhere. Trevor Anthony wraps him up. Looks to suplex him before the whistles.
That brings up 4th, and I guess they're giving him the yardage back. So they got 4th and 10 now with this clock's going to run out. So we're going to end the third quarter with the score, IndianHawks 48, the Wildcats 36.
We'll be right back with the fourth quarter.
Don't go away.
Ever wonder? It stays here, at home, to help make living here what we've all come to expect. We've got everything the mega banks do, but we've made a commitment to our community. So when you're looking for the right bank, see People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back for the final quarter of a very exciting game here in Montgomery County. Montgomery County High School is located just a mile or so south of Montgomery City. Beautiful field out here.
Yeah.
Natural turf.
Really great scenery here as we got the natural turf, the blue track running around it. Nice press box here as we decided to sit up top here to bring you a good video stream. As again, 4th down here for the Wildcats as they're going to take the snap and drop back to pass. There's lots of pressure. Ball's in the air. He's got a receiver. He's going to make the catch.
Another good catch.
Colin Parrish makes that catch.
Both of these teams their receivers are just doing a fantastic job tonight.
Again, blown coverage there by Bonstell and Genoin. Not enough communications as Eddie Bonstell has been one of the better cornerbacks in this EMO conference, and that time he was nowhere to be found.
No, that's right. And so now they're down inside the red zone, 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So down by 2 scores. Getting one here is going to be a big momentum change for Montgomery County as they'll just need one stop to get back into this football game.
It'll just keep it an exciting game.
There's the snap. Handoff's going to be straight up the middle.
I can't believe they let him get through there.
So Tristan Murray on the carry. It's going to be inside the 10-yard line, about 8 yards gain, be 2nd and 8 now.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a big lane up the middle there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's some missing assignments on that defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they were playing for the outside, and he ran it up the middle.
So Murray, quarterback, 23 in motion. He's going to hand off again to his brother, 22. Going to be brought down,
maybe
but
a yard,
not
but he
after
got a first down.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 1st and goal now for Montgomery County.
From about the 5-yard line.
So they got to see what we can do here.
4 tries to get it in. 10:47 remaining in the game.
Montgomery County awaits for the play from the sideline as the coach motions in the signals.
Under 10 on the shot clock, and they're set now.
It's game clock. And we're not in basketball season yet. Couple
shot
more
clock,
weeks.
yeah, there you go.
He's going to hand off to his brother again, 22.
Nowhere.
Nothing. It's Anthony on the bottom of that pile who's making that tackle. Trevor Anthony now with double-digit tackles tonight.
Well, I guess it could be a shot clock. I mean, they're taking a shot at getting into the end zone.
In this case, yeah, I could agree with you. I could agree with you.
But either way, there's only 10 minutes left in the game. Wildcats down by 12. Oh, and he's brought down at the about 12, 13-yard line.
Yeah, that's a Wildcat play there. Keeper looked to be More. Not quite sure how to pronounce his last man's name, but no gain on the play here. Now, 3rd and goal from the 7 is more
Wildcats.
They look kind of
beat up out there. Little slow getting up. He got up, but he was a little slow. That's 23. That's Colin
Parrish.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, 3. Moore's going to hold on to this one. He's looking to drive the pile. We wait for whistles.
About the 5-yard line, I'd say. So that brings up 4th and goal. Well, once again, here is a huge play for the IndianHawks defense.
Touchdown or nothing here for Montgomery County. This is like my partner says, this drive alone has been a big one for the Wildcats.
Yes, it has.
Down by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter.
They got out of 1 4th down.
Minutes. Yeah, they got off at 1, but this one there's no way out unless you're putting 6 on the board.
IndianHawks need a big goal line defense here. They're spread out pretty good for a goal line defense.
They are. There's 4 wide out, split outside.
And flags.
Yes.
I thought I saw a lot of movement down there.
I believe that's going to be movement on the home team.
Yep, sure is.
Ball start on Montgomery County.
So that makes it 4th down and 10 yards.
It'd be 4th and 10.
Well, 4th and goal from the 10.
Thank
yes.
You, sir. Tell you folks, after 1 year together here, I think me and Kenny got it down pretty well. Just wait till we can do next year and the year after, folks. So again, 4th and goal from the 10-yard line. Under 9 minutes now here in Montgomery City. There's the snap. It's going to be a pass play. Pass over the middle.
No good.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
No flags.
The ball comes back to Elsberry Clopton.
That's right, and they need to keep this on the ground, keep that clock running.
So now the name of the game is up 2 scores, first downs and staying in bounds.
That's right. Stay in bounds. Keep that ball on the ground until you have to throw it.
Now, we've seen a lot of shootouts, you and I.
Yes.
Me personally, if I'm on the sideline right now, I'm going for it all.
Oh yeah.
Put another point on the board.
Yeah.
Put some more points on the board to really solidify that you've put yourself in front of this game.
Yeah, they're
and
two
then
touchdowns.
we'll play a clock
Right.
management game. They have not been able to stop our offense tonight. So let's see what Yates and company do here. Yates
They're on the
is gonna hand it
ground.
off to Walker. Walker's got a good hole, and that young man, his legs don't stop moving when you
No,
hit
that's
him.
right. That's right. He was going sideways then, but he was going forward as he was going sideways.
Looks like they're only going to give him about 3 yards, but that's a hard 3 yards that young man just earned.
Yeah, I tell you what, they gave him 2 yards, and I think that was a scant. I think he had closer to 3. I think they cheated him a little bit on
hole,
this.
he had 2, but again, Damian Walker, tough-nosed kid, and he's going to be a key to finishing out this game here. As we're going to drop back to pass. Pike is going to fall down.
He was slipping and sliding before he ever got out there. Otherwise, he would have been. I think the pass was where it's supposed to be. The receiver just wasn't there to get it.
So again, pass intended for McPike. That's going to only be the 5th incompletion tonight for Sean Yates. So
That brings up 3rd and about 8.
Again,
Now we come back to what we call the big plays of the game. While this one isn't quite as big as what Montgomery County had, this is still a big 3rd down right here.
So Yates is going to take the snap. He's dropping back. He's rolling out. He's under some pressure. He's looking for a receiver. He's got one.
Setting up.
They say incomplete.
Incomplete.
2 refs that agree on that.
Right.
No argument here.
Must have
4th
bounced.
down now.
I know it was a low pass.
So that's tough there for the IndianHawks.
Yes, it is.
There was maybe 45 seconds taken off the clock there.
Right.
I think now we're in a punt formation.
They need to let this play clock roll down a little more. And this is going to give Montgomery County pretty good field position.
Let's see what McPike can do. He's back to punt right now. Let's see
He's
how
back
well
to
he
punt
can
from
get it.
basically the 1 yard line.
So
and the
it's
ball
partially blocked and kicked out of bounds here. Let's see where the ref is.
See where they
Using
give
a
him the
market
ball.
at. It's going to
We
be
got
close
one-
to the 20.
I was going to say, we got one standing at the 20-yard line.
I'm going to say the 19-yard line. So 7-yard kick for McPike before it goes out of bounds, giving the ball back to Montgomery County at the 19. Doesn't seem like they gave much of that ball back, seeing as it's, again, only went 7 yards to the 19. So Montgomery County, door has been left open here. We're sitting here talking about closing this game out. Let's
Instead, they just gave him a key to the door.
yeah, exactly. So down by 2 scores still. 7:38 left in the 4th quarter. Montgomery County's got great field position at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to want to score here pretty quick because they're going to have to cross that goal line twice. And we still have.
Murray takes the snap. He's looking to pass. Passing to the near side. He's got a receiver, but that's overthrown.
Overthrown by quite a bit.
Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now.
And that only took 5 seconds off the clock. So they're getting the play in from the sidelines. Resetting the ball. Start that play clock.
7 minutes, 33 seconds remaining left in the game. Plays in from the sideline. Montgomery County set. There's the handoff. Handoff is to Lowry out of the backfield. He's met and brought down there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get through. IndianHawks, I didn't see who the tackler.
That's Derek Taylor right there.
Derek Taylor made the tackle. He made sure he was tackled.
So again, a gain of 1. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9 here for Montgomery County. Is again, I mean, we're playing ball within the 10 to the 20-yard line right now.
Exactly, yeah.
We haven't moved out of this side of the end zone since the start of the 4th.
3rd and 9, and, well, I'm tired of saying that every play is a big play, but every play is a big play now.
From here on out, yeah, Maury's back to pass. Looking to pass, he's got a receiver.
Oh, and he dropped
He's
it.
going to drop that ball.
Oh, he can't believe it. He's going to lay in bed tonight catching that ball all night. That was an easy 6 points.
So, again, broken coverage there, but Carson Parker, the junior tight end, dropped that ball in the end zone, wide open. Again, broken coverage there for the IndianHawks, as they're going to catch a break, stop the clock at 6:46, and bring up 4th and 10 for Montgomery County. Excuse me. Man in motion for Montgomery County. Here's the snap. He's going to drop back to pass once again. Pass intended for the end zone. He's got a guy.
And he's got a touchdown. And
that one's going to be a penalty as well.
Another late hit.
Colin Parrish with the touchdown. Malik McPike with the late hit on the play. So 18-yard pass play from Maurer to Parrish. Bring the score to 48-42, 6:41 before the two-point conversion here. As
I don't think I
couldn't make a stop on that.
I don't
drive.
believe I've ever seen so much done on 4th down as I have this game.
Yeah, there's been a lot of plays on 4th down, but a lot of these plays have come within the 20-yard line. So again, personal foul on McPike as a late hit on that play.
I'm sure they're going to go for 2.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You go for 2
Yeah, they can't afford not to.
No, down by a touchdown at the moment. Go for 2. You put you down by 4.
By 4 points.
Again, on the way here, we were kind of talking about district standings and things of that nature. We need some help from Van Far, whoever they're playing tonight. And we need to put as many points on the board as we can to raise that average. So,
well, they're at 48 right now.
So, again, 2-point conversion here for the Wildcats. So drop back to pass. Slant pass is going to be incomplete. No good.
So they are 1 touchdown behind, 6 points back.
So 6:41 remaining here in the 4th quarter. IndianHawks 48, Montgomery County Wildcats 42.
Let's take a break.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare Missouri's young people for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Missouri State High School Activities Association and the Missouri Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back. Evan Abercrombie's going to kick off for the Wildcats as they're kicking off from the IndianHawks 45 because of the personal foul assessed on the touchdown. And it's back into the end zone, so touchback. IndianHawks will be taking over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Now is when the IndianHawks they really need for their offense to step up.
Yes, they do. This is where, got me on? Thank
We're
you,
on.
sir. All right. Yeah, this is where Sean Yates and company need to make some smart decisions here late in the 4th quarter. They hold a touchdown lead with the ball. So, again, smart moves on both sides as for Yates and the coaching staff, as Yates is going to take the snap. He's dropping back to pass again. He's passed out to the outside. That's Trevor Anthony.
Oh, and he's
makes
in.
the catch. He's at the 50-40, 35-30, 25-20.
He's in.
Nobody's
He's
catching
going in.
Trevor Anthony. Touchdown, IndianHawks.
That's exactly how you do it. There's how you make that statement.
Bingo.
And I don't see, okay, and they just made it official. It's a touchdown. I was looking around for some yellow flags and don't see any.
So very similar, and by the way, this is Trevor Anthony's first catch of the game, everybody. one of the #1 receivers in the EMO conference, Trevor Anthony, as far as size and catchability. And that young man went up and fought that ball from the receiver and took it for an 80-yard touchdown, putting the IndianHawks back up by 2 scores, 54-42.
Now,
6:24 left in the fourth quarter.
Right. See if they can get these 2 points this time. Yates is back in the shotgun.
So Yates and Walker out there, split wideouts, takes the snap,
He's
fakes
gonna,
the handoff,
he's
roll
going to
out,
run
looking
it.
for a
And he's
receiver.
in.
He
2
is
points.
2 points. Sean Yates.
That is
in
huge.
there.
14 points ahead with 6 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the game.
So let's stay right here on the Indian Sports Network as, again, 6:24, 56-42 now, IndianHawks, as that was the exact play we were looking for.
Exactly. Yeah, we said that they needed to come out in their high-flying offense, and that's exactly what they did. It took them 1 play to put 8 points on the board. I guess 1 play to put 6 points on and another play to put 2 more. But Montgomery County is not dead. They're going to be coming back because, after all, they have 42 points on the board, so their offense is working tonight. But they just may run out of time.
So here we are back at center field for another kickoff as Martin's going to pooch the ball. Remember, he caught at the 40.
Oh.
Laid out right there. Big hit.
So they're going to be starting 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line.
Derek Taylor makes that tackle there.
That was a heck of a tackle. The IndianHawks seem to be a little inspired right now.
Well, I would too if one of my top seniors just goes up and gets that ball.
No kidding.
Turns around at the 50-yard line and says, see ya.
Yeah.
I mean, give that guy a break. But instead, he's already out there playing middle linebacker for this defense, being a senior leader and looking to seal this game. And hopefully we'll take a step up in district standings here. Again, hoping for results with Van Far and other teams tonight as Maury looks to pass.
All kinds of time.
All kinds of time. He's going to pass out to the near side here. And that play is going to be broken up. No pass interference.
Nope.
2 referees there all over it.
Boy, everybody on this side of the field was wanting pass interference, and to be honest, I can't say that I blame them.
No, neither can I. But
I think what the referees might have seen was that the ball was not really catchable.
Agreed with you. And Genuine had a beat on that ball as well.
Yes. But
so
I think he did grab his arm.
Sometimes we just got to let him play.
Yeah.
Or not say that we saw him grab his arm. I don't know. Kenny saw it. I did it.
Yeah, but I don't have stripes on my shirt, so what I say doesn't matter.
That is correct, sir. So, again, senior quarterback Maurer out there for the Wildcats. That incomplete pass brings us to 6-11. 4 wideouts. Number 32 in motion this time. 3 hands it off.
Big hole.
Big hole up the middle. That's 22.
He's out close to the
Tristan
first down. I don't think he's
Murray.
quite got it.
Looks like they're going to mark it right at the first down line.
I think he's half a yard shy or so of the first down.
So they are going to call it a gain of 9 and call it 3rd and 1 here.
Well,
Montgomery County.
Montgomery
takes
County's
the
going to
snap.
be, they're wanting to get down to first down.
They are. It's quarterback keeper straight up the middle.
And
He's
he
gonna
is
get
still
the first
going.
down. Trevor Anthony looked like he was the one who wrapped him up first.
Yeah, he got to the first down, and now he's limping.
So again, that could be a reoccurring injury from earlier. Here's number 3 quarterback Drew Maury. Drops back to pass the left. He slings it out to the far side.
33's got.
33
Oh, and he's
makes
tripped
the
up.
catch. He's tripped up.
That was a touchdown-saving tackle.
That was. As Malik McPike, who went for it looked like an interception there. Instead, the pass was complete, and Malik was able to recover in time to make that tackle. Again, another first down for the Wildcats as the clock is going to roll after that completion. 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. As the Clopton Elsberry IndianHawks will travel here to Montgomery County to take a lead of 56-42 in the fourth as Montgomery snaps the ball, drops back to pass.
Pressure.
Evans all over, and the pass gets off.
Intercept.
And it is complete. Number 6, Bailey Shannon in for the touchdown. Montgomery County.
He should have never, ever, ever gotten in there. They had him tackled and let go of him.
Bailey Santage on the reception and the catch and run. Defense was there.
Defense was there, and they let him
But
go.
he did not make the tackle. I don't know if that was Taylor or McPike out there. I'll have to go back and look at film. But again, just burnt there. Was that Eddie?
Bonstell?
Was that Bonstell there who got burnt and didn't wrap? McPike and Taylor done a great job wrapping up. We haven't seen a lot of Eddie Bonstell. Again,
No, we haven't.
He's one of the better corners in this emo conference. And after last week I believe he had an interception and a few pass deflections. So this team could be staying after, but that one caught him sleeping. So again, going for 2 here. Maurer rolls out to the near side. He's being chased.
Oh, he got it.
He's going to get in. Touchdown as Damian Walker had a head of steam and looked to stop him.
Yeah, he had him stopped, but he had a yard or two on him. So with 4:56 remaining in the game, the Wildcats are back to within 6 points of the IndianHawks. Take a break.
You know, the people pulling the strings are usually hard to reach in today's mega bank world, but here at People's Bank and Trust, you deal with the decision maker at our community bank, which is what good banking relationships are all about. We all live and work right here. With us, you pull the strings. We're People's Bank and Trust. Troy, Hawk Point, Winfield, O'Fallon, Elsberry, and Bowling Green. Financial security right here at home. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And we are back to a game that's not going to be over until the horn blows.
So onside kick attempt here, it looks like, and Elsberry Clopton's finally just going to fall on that dribbling ball as this hands team, if you want to go ahead and call them that, needs to work on simply falling on these moot punts, moot kickoffs.
Yeah, because that went through 3 players, or went through 2 players before the third one finally grabbed it and laid down with it.
That can be really dangerous here. So 4:53's time left here in the game. IndianHawks up 56-50 over the Montgomery County Wildcats here on what's becoming a chilly Friday night in Montgomery City.
So IndianHawks 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. And again, a very big set of downs here.
Yates, shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. Drops it off to the outside here.
Oh, there you go.
He's going to break one tackle and another. He's at half field.
And he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Eddie Bonstell picks up the first down and 15 yards.
So he's into the Wildcats territory. Well, I guess he's not quite into it. He's just right on. They're showing the ball about 2 inches before midfield, so they're not quite into Wildcats territory.
Sean Yates tonight, 13 of 19, 4 touchdowns, looking to lead his team to a high-scoring victory here in Montgomery City. Yates going to take the snap. He's going to pitch it to the outside. It looks like Taylor's got it, looking to cut a corner, and he does.
That's Bonstell.
Take a big hit.
And their flags down, and they're
off
still going.
And he's still going. He's at the 30. He's going to roll off another hit.
But there are
Finally
flags
down.
on. There's a couple of flags, and it's back for holding.
So we'll wait on this call as it's a big play here. 4:35's time left now. Get the official call.
It's coming back. Holding.
Holding on White. That play is going to come back. That's a bummer.
Yep, when you see penalty flags back there on a play like that, you can pretty well guess that it's going to be holding. So that takes them back to a
first and
23 instead of a new first down.
New first down inside the 25.
That was a big penalty.
So So this is a big set of downs now again, as we've said a lot here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this set of downs just got bigger. But for one thing, they got 23 yards to go till they even get a first down.
The blitz is coming, lots of pressure. Yates is going to be able to get rid of it.
Yeah, he was out of the box. I can't. There.
So no flag so far. No.
Oh, now there's a flag. That might be unsportsmanlike.
No, I believe that's going to be for intentional grounding.
Yes, it is.
Intentional grounding.
I thought he was out of the box.
I as well. So Sean Yates doing everything he's supposed to there and getting rid of that ball after having a lot of pressure. So again, another penalty, loss of down. Second and 23, or I'm sorry, it's about 28 now. I believe it's what it should be. Or how?
Well, let's see. They got to go to.
Never mind.
This is about 30, about 40 yards.
Okay.
They got it. It's second down and 4 because that's a loss of down. So they have second and 40.
My apologies. I thought that was only a 10-yard penalty and not a penalty from the play. So the crowd is loud here. It's Montgomery County looks to come back. Yates looking at second and 40, drops back to pass. He's going to heave it over the middle. He's got Anthony. He's over his head. Incomplete.
So we have third and 40. I still have to wonder how big that box is for high school football.
Yeah, I as well. We might have to do our research here in the offseason and come back with a better understanding of exactly how that was.
He was way out. I thought way out of the pocket.
Correct. He was chased out of the pocket.
Yes.
But I don't know what that box consists of. So, again, we'll do our research in the offseason and get a better understanding of how that works. But for now, we sit at a third and 40 for Elsberry Clopton. Yates and company, 4 wideouts. Drops back to pass. The blitz is picked up. He's going to get the ball off. Our player falls down. Play's broken up.
Broken up. I don't see any flags.
Trevor Anthony fell down in that play. Play was intended for Derek Taylor. As you don't have much of a choice here if you're the
No, they have to
IndianHawks.
punt.
Got to punt. And,
they can't give them the ball here on the 15-yard line.
You do and you're damned if you don't now.
Yeah, that's right.
That's been it. After that intentional grounding, it feels like a lot of the air has been taken out of this IndianHawk team.
That's right.
Another thing is, if you look at the sidelines compared to the teams, I mean, look at the squad we have. A fourth quarter and playing a tough game like this.
Good punt.
Gets a good punt away here. He's going to return after
I saw holding.
There was a hold there, yeah. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds by Damian Walker. We can only say so much here from the booth, but we'll leave that alone. As again, if you just can take a look here, I mean, on the screen you see a bunch of blue shirts, and you look over on the far sideline, and we've got 3.
Right.
I said that 3 extra dress players. So we're playing 14 guys.
Versus 2 or 3 teams.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe, let's see, there's a few extra guys. So we'll say our squad is, we play 11 on the field. We got 18 guys.
15, 16, 17,
There's
18,
more than 20 on the sideline alone right now for Montgomery County. So I give those boys props right now because they're playing offense, they're playing defense, they're playing special teams, they're playing everything tonight.
They're playing the entire game.
Up by 6, 4 minutes to go here. First play is going to be run up the middle and stuffed. Tristan Murray on the carry. Let's get our tackler who stopped him up front first.
I couldn't tell who that was. It
looked to be like number 38. I believe that's Avery and Taylor. So the tackle will go to Avery, number 38.
3.5 minutes remaining in the game, and the Wildcats are only down by 6, and they've got the ball 2nd and 8 at their 30-yard line. Or I should say at the IndianHawks 30-yard line.
Here's the snap.
Rolling
out
out
to the far side. Murray looking for some room, and he's going to fall down. No gain on the play.
He lost a couple of yards.
Saw Trevor Anthony there and decided, I'm cool, and took a seat. So another, again, let's say it, big
play. Yeah.
Big play, big third down coming up right here.
3rd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Every play in this fourth quarter has been a big play. The IndianHawks couldn't make do with their possession, but their defense is hoping they can stop the Wildcats from doing anything on this possession. With 2 minutes, 40 seconds remaining, timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout here in the booth. 2:41 left in the fourth quarter. IndianHawks up 56-50.
And we'll be back.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at this local radio station and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
And we are back. 2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the game. We have 3rd down and 10 for the Wildcats. They're behind by 6 points. Again, we're going to say this about 1,000 times tonight, I think, but this is a huge play. The Wildcats need to get 10 yards, and the IndianHawks need to stop them.
3rd and 10, Drury in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to roll out to the near side here. Looking to pass. He's got plenty of time. He's got the pass away. The pass is caught. Bailey Sontag with the catch inside the 20-yard line. 1st down, Wildcats.
Yeah, they didn't need 4th down that time. So is this going to come down to getting a touchdown here and maybe getting the 2 points and go ahead by 2 points? With right now 2.5 minutes.
Got to get a touchdown first.
They got to get the touchdown first. I was wondering if they were going to start the play clock.
Play clock's finally started. Game clock should be stopped with the play going out of bounds. Montgomery County's got the play. Drury is going to take the snap. Hand the ball off. He's going to keep it straight up the middle. He's got a lane. Pushing
down
through.
Down to the 5-yard line.
Down to the 5.
That may be a 1st down.
They're going to call it short of the 1st down, but again,
I guess he's
2nd and 1. Yeah.
2nd and 1. He's at the 6-yard line. But either way, they're moving the ball. And for the IndianHawks, that clock has molasses in it. It is not going fast enough.
Amen to that. 2 minutes now. 2 minutes. 56-50. IndianHawks on top.
Whistle.
Looks like there's going to be a timeout on the field. Timeout, Montgomery County. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll stay with you here on the IndianHawks Sports Network.
1 minute, 49 seconds remaining in the game.
This timeout not only is going to help this Montgomery team, but it's really going to give some much-deserved rest to that defense.
That's
and the
right.
Players over on that sideline, because like we talked about, if you just simply look at the rosters alone and what Elsberry Clopton has brought to Montgomery County here tonight, to put up 56 points on these guys,
that's right.
There's something to be proud of on top of, or by itself alone.
Yeah, they can be proud of this game no matter how it ends up, because they still got 56 points.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, again, you're playing with guys that are playing, the entire game. So think about that.
They're not off the field at all.
Let's just put Damian Walker, number 45. The young man's ran the ball multiple times tonight, taking hits on the offensive side of the field. Comes down the defensive side of the field and lays some of the biggest licks on these kids.
That's right.
And he's been doing it for close to an hour of game clock time.
Of game time.
So full speed at this entire time. So we give much praise to what our IndianHawks have done tonight here in Montgomery County. As there's the snap here. He's rolling out to this near side. He's got a lot of blockers, but not enough room there. He's going to be brought down short.
I think he's close to the first down, though.
He might be getting the first down, but he's not going to be going to call it a first down?
I think so. Yeah, if it's at the 4-yard line, it's so they're going to have first and goal now. Minute 43 seconds remaining. This defense has to come up big.
So the clock will roll, and I'm sure that's what this Montgomery County team wants, is this clock to just
sure.
roll.
Yeah, they want to take it down to about 3 seconds left.
Yeah. Wildcats get the snap. Looks like a mix-up on the play.
And he's in.
Drew's going to drive up the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats.
We have a tied game at this point.
We do.
I don't see any yellow. Oh, now hold it. What's going on?
Official call here.
Are they calling an illegal shift?
Let's wait for the official call.
Oh, wow.
So the ball's down at the 1. No touchdown as another timeout taken by Montgomery County. So the ball's at the 1.
So we got
second and goal.
Second and goal here.
From the 1.
And the IndianHawks took a timeout.
No, I'm sorry. That timeout was by the Wildcats. They're down to 1 now.
They were at 1.
Were they?
Yeah. I think this is IndianHawks.
Okay.
Of course, I guess it doesn't matter.
I just saw the motion by the referee to be Wildcats, so it's all right. We'll.
And it might be.
Either way.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter at this
team,
point.
Yeah. IndianHawks with 2 timeouts remaining, which is much needed, especially if they score here.
Yes.
To give us any opportunity to get that ball down the field and score. Wildcats with 1.
So this IndianHawks defense had better step up right now.
Yeah, if there's a time and a place to give it all, it's just these next 3 downs here from the 1-yard line, as you would expect this simply to be a sneak right up the middle. But we'll see what the Wildcats have up their sleeves here.
Oh, I fully expect this to go right up the middle.
There's a snap, and it is straight up the gut.
Oh,
he's met, and he is in this time. Official.
He's in. So once again, we have a tied game at 56.
Tristan Lurie with the game-tying touchdown at 1:12 here in the 4th quarter. As you would assume, Montgomery County go for 2. The game's tied here, 1 minute and 12 seconds, which is plenty of time on the clock with 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah, we know how the IndianHawks can come out and with 1 play go the length of the field.
We've seen it twice. Once with Justin Genowin on the end around, and once with Trevor Anthony in the 80-yard touchdown pass.
Right. We're down to 6 seconds remaining on the play clock. I think they're going to be calling a timeout here.
And they are.
So now Montgomery County is down to no timeouts. Okay, they finally put the 0 up there. I was wondering how many timeouts they're going to give them this half.
No timeouts remaining. Our score sits at 56 apiece here in Montgomery City, Missouri. The Montgomery County Wildcats, as Clopton IndianHawks have fought a great game. I mean, coming into this 4th quarter, we were up by 2 scores.
That's right.
We just haven't been able to capitalize here in the 4th. As again,
no.
I mean, we could talk to a lot of reasons. The weather's cold. Well, it's cold for both teams.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
I
right.
think the one weakness that this team has shown tonight is simply a weakness of depth. If you can get more guys on and off this field, and not wear them out.
That's right.
They
have to be tired.
Team. Oh yeah, absolutely. In this cold weather, nose is running, sweat's dripping from your brow. Again, I do want to congratulate each and every one of those boys down on that field for playing one hell of a game. I mean, this game is far from over.
Oh, that's right. That is right. It is far from over.
This defense needs to step up right here.
They're going for 2. There's really no need to go for 2. 1 point will do it. They won't gain a thing by 2.
Man in motion is 23. There's the snap. It's a keeper straight up the middle. Maury up the middle for 2.
All right, so now the Wildcats with 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining in the game. The Wildcats take a 2-point lead here for their senior night. And the cheerleaders, the crowd, the sideline, everything on this side of the field is going crazy.
Yes, it is. There's quite a crowd here. Montgomery County still on a cold night. As again, the score is now Montgomery County 58, IndianHawks 56. A minute 12 left here in the fourth quarter. IndianHawks are going to get the ball back, and they have all the opportunity in the world to take this game away still.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, what was he? We saw him on the first play go 80 yards, and that only took a few seconds off. They need to, they need to come out and score, but it'd be nice if they could take the entire 1 minute and 10 seconds before they scored.
So our camera's going to shake here from the crowd, stomping their feet and getting loud for this Montgomery County kickoff.
Yeah, this is registering about a 7.2, I think.
There's the kick. It's a low one
Pick
right
it
down
up.
the middle. It's going to be fall on right there, the 30-yard line. So that's where we'll start with a minute 9 left in the fourth quarter. Again, to set it up here, Montgomery County, the 4-4 Wildcats have fought back to come within the lead, or taking the lead over the IndianHawks. The 3-5 IndianHawks have really held and controlled a majority of this game.
Yes, they
but
have.
It's going to need some late game heroics that we've seen, by the way.
That we have seen. That's right. We have seen
Sean
it.
Yates and company. So let's see what they can do now here. As Yates drops back to pass, plenty of time. Derek Taylor makes the catch.
Right. I hope he didn't hyperextend his leg then, and I think he did. He did. I saw that when he did it. He hyperextended. Oh, man, he is in pain. He is in a lot of pain. I saw him. This grass out here must be slick. I don't know what kind of cleats they have on, but they didn't grab a hold that time. And he is hurting.
So that is going to be number 25, Derek Taylor, the senior running back, wide receiver for the team. Moment of silence here for that young man as we pray that he is able to walk off this field under his own power.
I'm not sure that's going to happen. I know back in the day they used to have an ambulance at these games. I know because no, I haven't seen one either. Oh, he's up.
But Taylor is up.
And they're helping him off the field.
Yeah, he does not.
I know back in the day in my prime, whenever I worked on the ambulance, I sat at a lot of high school football games for Louisiana and Bowling Green.
Well, Taylor hobbles off the field. He's not able to put any pressure on his right leg. So we wish that senior the best of luck in getting healthy and recovering. And hope of having him next week for our district game.
59.7 seconds remaining in this game. And I think that the crowd has upped this Richter scale to about an 8 now.
Yates drops back to pass. Plenty of time. He's going to go.
Oh, there he goes.
He's off.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
But it is picked up by the IndianHawks at around the 45-yard line. So we've crossed midfield here. 47.87 seconds remaining.
They stop the clock for a first down, don't they?
I do believe they will stop the clock for the first down. I've seen no motion of timeouts yet.
No, me either. Maybe once they set the ball. We'll just have to see how they do this.
So, again, I haven't seen timeouts. No timeouts been taken off the board.
Moving the sticks. Now we have a timeout.
Timeout. Elsberry, Clopton.
Yeah. 47.8 seconds remaining in the game. 1st and 10 from the Montgomery County 46-yard line. So they've only got 46 more yards to go and 47.8 seconds to go. So this is only about 1 yard per second that they need.
And again, I mean, we're what, 40? We're at the 46. Let me just go over Yates' passes here. We've had passes of 18, 21, 37, 37, 21, 22, 35, 13, 80, and 15. I don't think this young man has a problem getting the ball over the middle. Or is he going to have a problem getting it 46 yards?
No, they are quite capable of getting that ball down there in the end zone.
So again, 1st and 10, 47.8 seconds at the Montgomery County 46. Here's the pressure. Yates back to pass. He's got a pass. He's got a receiver.
He's
got. He's caught it.
Down.
That
Get
play
down.
needs to go down. That young man needs to go down. I need to know who that is. Kyle Martin. 31-yard pass play complete for a first down.
Gonna say, get them set. Get those sticks set. Clock is running.
So.
Okay,
ball
whistle.
was spiked.
We have 34.6 seconds remaining in this game, and it is coming up on 2nd down and 10 from the 15-yard line. So the IndianHawks are doing what they need to do as long as they can continue it.
So from the 16, Sean Yates leading a drive right now. Plenty of time on the board. Yates is going to drop back to pass. Passes for the end zone.
Oh, and it's broken up.
Broken up. People looking for a flag as Kyle Martin was the intended target.
He was over his back. I can see where there would have been a flag.
3rd and 10 now from the 16-yard line. Again, 29.2 seconds. You have 2 shots here at least.
That's right. 2 times to get in there.
Not just in there, but you can also get a first down here.
That's right. And that'll stop the clock.
Yes, it will.
At least for long enough to get the sticks down.
Yates dropping back to pass. Passing again. He's got a guy. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
So pass is intended for McPike. 4th down and 10. Here's the play of the game.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
That's right. 23.4 seconds. We're running out of time to get a better play than this one, but so far this is going to be the biggest play of the game.
A first down gives you another shot. A touchdown could win it for you. 23.4 seconds. Sean Yates breaks huddle. 4th and 10 from the 16.
Crowd is going crazy.
The crowd is on their feet. Yates, here he is, rolling out to the left side. Pass.
Incomplete. So.
18.6 seconds. Turnover on downs as the Wildcats will take over the ball.
So here on senior night for Montgomery County, they are very happy. So unless they do something really stupid, they're just going to kneel on this ball, and 18.6 seconds is going to go down, and the Wildcats are going to walk out of here with a 2-point win, 58-56. Do have to say it was hard fought to get it.
Yes, yeah, it is. It's really hard fought. This Elsberry Clopton team came to play.
Yes, they did.
They threw the first punch. I will put it like that. They definitely threw the first punch tonight.
And they have nothing to be ashamed of on this.
No, not
I
at
know
all.
they're going to be disappointed.
So this is going to drop our record to 3-6 for the year, as this will be Montgomery County's 5th win in a row.
Yeah, congratulations to Montgomery County on their senior night here. And the IndianHawks have nothing to be ashamed of. I believe they are a better team than what their 3.6 or 3-6 record is showing. I think they're a better team than that.
Yeah, no, I agree 100% with you that this 3-6 record is better than what we've watched this team. I mean, me and you, new to the broadcast, have really grown with this team as our broadcasting career has. And, you know, I just want to give a congratulations to these boys tonight who come out here to Montgomery County, played a hot team who won 4 in a row.
That's
we
right.
Punched them in the mouth first. We put up 56 points. But congratulations to Montgomery County here on Senior Night 2018.
And on 2 or 3 occasions, they were ahead by 12 points. I don't know if they were ever ahead by more than 12 at any given time. And we got some fireworks going off onto the north side of the field.
Yes. Again, congratulations to Montgomery County on the victory tonight. Final score here for Montgomery County. The Montgomery County Wildcats 58, your IndianHawk 56. For Jake Brown,
and
Masterson, we want to wish you guys a good night. Please be on the lookout for the upcoming district schedule for our district game, as well as be on the lookout for the upcoming sports in the winter for Elsberry and Clopton. Again, for Montgomery County, good night.
And I just want to say also, for you people that are listening to this live or the ones that are going to come on later on and watch this game on YouTube, leave us some feedback. Let us know how we're doing, because we're the ones you have to listen to. So good night from Montgomery County. This is the Indian Sports Network signing off.